Hi, everybody, and welcome to Trinity Christian Academy. It's the tip-off of the basketball season for us anyway, although the Gals played the other night down in Chester County. Stan Gerard will have the notes on that tough loss down there in Henderson. But tonight, we turn our attention to the home opener for both teams. It's the Lady Lions Alliance taking on the McNairy Central Lady Bobcats and Bobcats out of Selmer, Tennessee. I'm Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard. And Stan, we were just out here last week with football, a disappointing end of the season, but what a great campaign Coach Bowling and the gang had. We'll talk more about football during the night, but we turn our attention now to the round ball. It's high school basketball here on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame. Blitz, good to be back with you, sir.
6 days removed from high school football, are we? And we just went, what, about half mile down the road here to from the press box to the gym? Not even that. Quarter of a mile, maybe?
Not even that. A few hundred yards, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Lions warming up down to our left. McNairy Central Bobcats down to the right. Of course, when you talk about McNairy, you're talking about the Hall of Famer, Jerry Lott, as well.
Jerry Lott, been here since, I think, 1977. And I think we're getting – I'm going to be real honest with you. Don't quote me on this thing, but Jerry Lott, 4 more years. His granddaughter's on this team as a freshman.
How about that? He's been here a long time.
And then I think he'll hang it up.
And it stood the test of time. You know, it's one thing to stand the test of time, but it's another thing to be so successful that he's been a lot of wins under his belt.
A lot of wins, a lot of district region championships, up and down the road, up and down the dial, you name it. Jerry knows how to get the most out of his kids, and he always does. He used to always have one gal player that always kind of stick it to us every time. There always be that one. I'm sure he's got one this year because Jerry always manages to find one.
And every time I hear the word Lott, you know what I think of? I think of the Lott shot, probably the most famous shot in Lambeth basketball history until D. Pryor hit that three that you and I were at in 2007.
Well, in fact, the Lott shot, that's the granddaughter. That's the mama there. So
that's exactly right. But Sandy, you looked some faces, familiar faces back, but sort of a new look to our Lady Lions basketball team this year.
Yeah, a new look. Unfortunately, only 6 players in the roster last week, or just a couple of nights ago. TCA took on the chin to Chester County. Surprisingly, a close game, 49-38. Diamond, it was 28-7 at halftime.
You only scored 3 points in the first quarter
of that ball game, but they rallied, played good, scored 32 in the second half, and actually outscored Chester County, in the second half of the game, and played really well. Shot 34% as a team. Did okay in the paint, 6-13. But they gave up a lot of points in the paint. They gave up just a tremendous amount of points in the paint, and that's going to be a hard deal. We've got one post player, and that's the freshman transfer from St. Mary's, and she's going to be a developmental project. Going to be a good basketball player. Don't get me wrong. Got the size. Mallory Arnold's her name, but she's still got some developmental work to do to get her up to where she's going to need to be at to be a significant force here. But she's going to improve all year long and be a decent player. On the other end, Annie Payne, a player that was seldom used last year, drops in 13 points and 3 rebounds in the ball game last night. Tori Robinson, fresh off the golf course, with 7 points and 3 rebounds. And Anna Sanders, 9 points and 3 rebounds. Riley Hidrogo, 6 and 5. And so that was the bulk of your scoring. And Jenna Joyce, 2 and 3. That's the scoring for your TCA Lady Lions against Chester County. Not a bad effort against a pretty decent Chester County ball club, who won their district last year.
Yeah, I saw that score too, and I was like you. I looked that up on the Max Preps, I guess, the other day, and I saw came up short. Anna Sanders, the most seasoned veteran out there. Hidrogo played a lot last year. Jenna George played a lot, and Tori played a lot. But Anna will be the gal that will be the leadership quality on this team, I think.
I think that's a pretty fair assessment of what's going on. We're just 7 minutes away from tip-off of this ball game. Our broadcast friends from McNairy have arrived on the scene, and we're set for the start of the high school I almost said football. The start of the high school basketball season right here on the BallGame Blitz.
Jay Cashin is our producer and director tonight. Daniel will be on the camera. Daniel Cashin coming fresh off a great football campaign with the Lions. See Coach Bowling over there. He's talking to Jana over there. Jana used to play at Bethel. She played at UT Martin as well, but had a NAI All-American career at Bethel, and she's the new gal on the bench with Coach Coble as well, but Coach Bowling doing some talking over there as well. Philip Robertson will not be on the camera with us or directing. He's down at press row, keeping he and Larry Lewis keeping things straight at press row. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back, take a look at the McNairy Central Lady Bobcats out of Summer and your Lady Lions of TCA. It's high school basketball. Get out the round ball, get out the hot chocolate and the sodas, and stay with us throughout the night here with exciting high school basketball here from TCA. Stay with us, everybody.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory. Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not, shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Lair here on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy here at 10 Windy City Road. Back here, no win in here tonight. We've had our share of win throughout the football season. Stan, we'd be remiss our first broadcast since it ended last Friday night, but certainly what a glorious, glorious year Coach Bowling and the Lions had. Really proud to each one of those kids, the coaching staff, and what can you say about Coach Bowling? Just a wonderful year, brought us a lot of memories for a lifetime, didn't they?
Certainly one of the finest ball games that's ever been played on the field just down the street from us. And you know, we also need to give a big congratulations to Harrison Vance, our starting left tackle and defensive end, selected to play in the East-West Tennessee All-Star Classic. Now that's not the West Tennessee game. This East-West All-Star Classic, that's the big boy game.
That's the state game.
That's the state. He is one of only 2 players from Division II Class A to make the team on either side of the roster. That's pretty dadgum impressive. And you know what? And instead of playing tackle, he's going to be an offensive center in that ball game.
He can play at the next level, I think, if he wants to. You know, Stan, we bragged about Tompkins, we bragged about Bales, we bragged about Nick Jones and Waller and all the gang, and they deserved all of that bragging. But I think sometimes we got lost a little bit. You know, the backs, the quarterbacks, the receivers, they get all the glory. But I'm telling you, I thought from the first game on to the end of that season, that offensive and defensive line, I thought they were some of the best linemen in the entire Western.
You know, us old offensive linemen, we stick together, and it was the line that holds things together for the whole team. Without an offensive or defensive line, it's just not going to happen for you. But Dave, getting down to first point tip-off, a couple of things we got to clear up early. First thing we got to clear up early is Ralphie's such a good boy.
He is, no doubt about it.
Yeah, Patrick Bunch, Boone, Beth Waller, Ben Vargason, Justin Miller, Tommy Chapman, Chase Graves, Lee Miller, our friend Randy Queen from Nashville checking in. You know, he, of course, he's thanking us for the broadcast. We look forward to watching Torrey all season long. And He's making sure that Tori will email him a few golf tips later on in the season.
I saw on social media today, Justin and his lovely wife, Lee, their daughter was a member of the intramural team that won up there.
Yeah, won I think it was an archery intramural team.
And speaking of former players and former young ladies and guys that went here, how about Carden Vales at Trevecca? Hit a game-winning 3 the other night. She's had a great start to her freshman campaign with the Lady Trojans.
I mean, you cannot. It's hard to describe what she's. I mean, she's come right out of the box fire, and making Grandpa proud, Larry, all day long. And let's hope she can keep that up, because she's certainly been an integral part of that team early in this season.
We always give Larry a lot of pub. How about Judy as well, the grandmother? Well, the announcement, Scott Kaler doing those across the way. That's Jana's husband. She's talking to Coach Bowling right now. Larry Lewis and Philip Robertson exchanging some golf stories, both established golfers. And, of course, Philip, how about his son, Trace doing a great job at Union as well. Stan, your thoughts about this matchup tonight? We don't know a lot about McNairy. We know that they're well coached, and we know that they'll come to play, and the Lady Lions will have to be ready here in the tip-off coming up in about a minute.
Well, McNairy, they dropped a big one to Dyersburg on Monday night. Wasn't even really a close game. Dyersburg came down to McNairy and just took care of business in that ball game. But it's a better McNairy team that showed during their game Monday. McNairy, a team with only one senior on, a smattering of juniors. It's a team loaded with freshmen and sophomores, is this Lady Bobcat bunch.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We'll just have to sort things out as we progress here during our broadcast. Let's remind you that any rebroadcast of this game tonight is strictly prohibited. This is a copyright broadcast at Worthy Road Studios. Paul Schultz in the game. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the BallGame Blitz TV show, or this broadcast in this case, without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios, is strictly prohibited.
Sounds like something from an important network.
It sure does. And well, we are. And Worthy Road's and BallGame Blitz is
I mean, we're no NFHS or anything like that.
Oh, no, not that. Let's leave that alone. You knew it'd be a matter of time. Right, Jay? Jay's got his plugs in. We're getting ready for this one. All right.
Let's go down to the prayer down the floor for the national anthem.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Here's Stan Gerard with your starting lineups. The Bobcats first, Stan.
Thank you very much. Diamond Dave McCauley starting for McNairy, number 13, Carissa Moore, number 23, Najirin Wade, number 31, Alina Taylor, number 33, Anna Clayton. They started number 15, and I didn't have one. Amos, that's Bailey Shelton. Bailey Shelton wearing number 15. And that's the starting lineup for McNairy Central, the starting lineup for TCA. It's going to be Mallory Arnold, Jenna Joyce, Annie Payne, Tori Robinson, Anna Sanders, and also for TCA, Riley Hidrogo. So for TCA, it's Arnold, Joyce, Robinson, Sanders, Hidrogo. For McNairy Central, it's Clayton, Taylor, Wade, and more. If you can hand me that roster one more time again, I would certainly appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Somebody, when they typed up their rosters, did not put all the numbers down. Whoops. Shelton.
And we'll get you ready for the starting lineup. Skip Jones will throw this ball up in the air. Paul Hare, one of the other officials. I'm not sure that other young man's name, but we'll get that for you. But the skipper, he's been around as long as I have, and that's been a long time, folks.
Oh, mercy.
Stan?
Well, McNairy in the blue with the yellow, TCA in the white and the purple and the black. First basketball game of the year with the call of the game. My Paul, Diamond Dave McCullough.
Thank you very much, and the tip is won by TCA. Hidrogo across the timeline. She'll give it over there to Sanders. Joyce with it. They spring it out. Hidrogo out there. Riley goes inside, throws it away. Tried to go inside that time, but it's tipped, they say, by McNairy. So,
yeah, there's McNairy, the number 15, Shelton got a hand on. It was a good high-low move, but just a bit out of reach.
Yep. Well, we played 16 seconds of the game, and TCA retains possession. They're going to get out here now to Jenna Joyce on the right wing. Riley puts it up, no good. Back up, no good by Sanders. And we get a jump ball or a foul.
Oh,
that's a jump ball. And the ball goes over to McNairy.
Should have been an and one on Carly Shelton, number 43. I was hacking one, but didn't get the call.
All right, we're 29 seconds in the game, and he's already on them. We got to watch him, Jay. Working this way down will be Wade. Ball knocked away. TCA had a matchup zone apparently. They've got away with a foul there, and now they go back door or underneath. Great pass. That was a great pass from Shelton, and the basket there at that time by Wade.
McNairy Central smart, going to try and wear us down. 5-second call on TCA. They're going to try and press us all night long to wear us down, and it's going to be McNairy Basketball underneath their own goal.
Yeah, good point, Stan. No doubt about it. I think everybody will try to do that. We've got to stay out of foul trouble, too. That's one of the big factors. Only 6 players. Left wing three on its way. It's there. And that's a good shot. And knocked down by Lindley Davison, the freshman. 5-0 your score. Got to withstand this early pressure. Joyce in the front court with it. Goes underneath, and the ball knocked away at the very last second by Shelton. And TCA will retain control under their own bucket, trailing 5-0 here early.
That was Lena Taylor, 31. Lindley Davison's 3.
Davison got the shot. Here's the pass out here to Joyce. Davison was on the left wing, I thought, and made the bucket.
No, I've got Davidson as a 3.
Well, Taylor is 31. 3 is Davison, and she is the one who hit the shot. Here's Riley Hidrogo out there, puts it up, back rim, no, and rebounds controlled by no one. Now coming out there with it will be TCA. Working with it now will be the pass out here to Hidrogo. Got it, a 3. 5-3 your score. 6:18 left across the timeline. Here's the pass underneath, or the drive underneath, no good by Taylor, and the rebound is controlled by TCA. Hidrogo with it, front court. She may have got away with it. Now almost threw it away. The ball goes out of bounds, and the ball belongs to TCA right underneath us here. 5-3 your score. So you think it was Taylor that got the bucket, right? We'll give it to Taylor then. And we'll wipe it off Davison's line. Here's Riley Hidrogo with it. Had a good year last year. Did not start. Of course, TCA had an all-star lineup the last few years, state tournament bound. Driving in, nothing there. They go in the corner. Here's a shot and hits the side of the backboard by the Lady Lions. That's Payne in the game now. She came in during the dead ball a moment ago. Driving in, wild shot, no good. Rebounds controlled by TCA. It's a 5-3 game with 5:39 left here in the first.
Mallory, the transfer from St. Mary's, are actually moving in from her 8th grade years, doing a good job on the boards.
Driving in, here's a shot by Sanders, up no good. Like what TCA's doing, they're taking it right to the hoop. Paul Harris says no good on the shot, didn't come close, but it's going to be Anna Sanders, the senior, to the line to shoot 2 free throws, try to tie the game.
TCA didn't get to the cherry stripe much in the game down McNairy, only 5 shots all night long.
And to the line, Sanders. She's developed into a good player through the years. Played a lot even as a sophomore, played more even as a junior. Free throw up, no good. It's a 5-3 game with 5:29 left in the first. She'll try again. Missed on both.
Big iron, not friendly.
Glad you're aboard with us tonight in the backcourt. Here is Wade. Wade dishes it off, and across the timeline is Shelton. Shelton drives in, can't shoot. They got here, here's another 3. There's another one up, no good this time by Taylor. And they fight for the rebound, it's loose. Good play by Tori Robinson. He stole that basketball. She'll go down to our left. Good bounce pass underneath, but unable to handle the pass is Payne. Robinson picks it right back up and puts it up and in.
Robinson with her first bucket tonight. TCA ties this game at 5.
Not intimidated at all by the a little bit bigger lineup. Shelton and the kids out there with McNairy. Jerry Lott, what a Hall of Famer he has been and is. We had $1 for every mile he's put on a car or a van or a bus. He'd be rich. He could retire. Coach Coble standing over there with Coach Hot Rod Parker. We didn't mention him earlier. They turned the air on. It's getting a little cooler in here. It's a 5-5 game. Shelton drives in. TCA fans wanted an offensive foul, didn't get it. Now here's a pass underneath to Wade. Wade will put it up, got it. Wade, too easy.
Nice ball movement by McNairy. Sun just wait until they got one open on the backside.
7-5 your score. In the backcourt, Payne, the newcomer. Payne front court. Robertson has it. That's her drive. That's her jam. Driving to the hoop. Puts it up though and missed it. Rebound control by TCA. Back up and in by Mallory Arnold.
Mallory Arnold doing good work early in this ball game.
Our second tie of the game. We were tied at 5, now tied at 7. Kind of like what you see thus far under 4 minutes of the first.
TCA coming on.
Bad pass. I'm not sure who Taylor thought that ball was going to, but she threw it errantly out of bounds. Jenna Joyce back in the game. Timeout on the floor. 3:51 left here in this first. We're tied at 7. We'll be back after this 30 on the TCA Basketball Network.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. 3:51 to go in our first quarter play. 2 lead changes, 2 ties, and we are tied at 7 in this ball game. Hidrogo with 3, Robinson and Arnold with 2 each. For TCA, for McNairy, Wade with a couple of buckets for 4, and Lena Taylor with a 3 bomb for the scoring for McNairy.
And TCA comes against 2-1-2 full court pressure, and the Bobcats steal the basketball. Now a bad pass, they turn it right back over. That time it was Taylor with a steal, and then she tried to go underneath to Wade on that cut. Hidrogo barely established front court presence. I don't really know if she did or not, but they don't call it. Left wing, they go to Joyce over here, wearing number 5. Right to Payne. Payne, nothing there. They cut the big guy through that time, but cannot find anything there for Mallory Arnold. Bobcat defense pretty stout right now. Matchup zone, they swing it across it.
Arnold's got a height advantage down there. There you go. Need to get that pass a little bit higher up.
Tried to go underneath to it. It was knocked away. On the run out, the other way now will be Taylor. Taylor will drive in, scoop to the hoop up. No. Rebound controlled by Wade, deep left corner. Good hustle by Wade. Wade might be one of the quickest kids out there now. A great pass. That was a nice pass to from Moore underneath, and the bucket by Shelton is there. So back to a 9-7 lead, or a 2-point lead at 9-7. And TCA down by 2. with 2:48 left here. And it's going to be Bobcat ball after the TCA quick turnover. Paul Harrell will hand it to Shelton over there. Taylor thinks about it, doesn't shoot. On the pick and roll, they go to Shelton, nice. Blocked. That was blocked. I think it was Payne that blocked that ball.
Payne that got that. Did a nice job collapsing on the ball, and we're going to have a hand check foul on Anna Clayton, number 33 for McNairy.
She checked in the game a moment ago, and Jerry's going to go to the bench again. He's going to bring in now. Going to be Gray in the game, Kaylin Gray.
You know, they say Lott's been around a long time. Looking for win number 882 tonight.
Yeah, he's got a lot of wins, no doubt about it. Hall of Famer. I'm remembering back when I was doing the Gibson County Bradford and Peabody games, primarily against Gibson County. Lost a heartbreaker down there one night in the Final Four. And here's a ball knocked out of bounds, blocked, and that time Arnold, she'll get stronger as the season progresses, and that time just came up a little weak, but the ball was blocked. Drago Riley will go out and in for her. Where Robertson was getting a little bit of a rest.
It was a good pass down into Arnold, just blocked up from the backside by Taylor.
Robertson with it. Sanders open, didn't take the look. Now they get out on her. Sanders not shy, should put that shot up out there for you. Tori Robertson wanting to probe in there with that dribble, not able to go anywhere. Sanders drives left baseline, throws one up, no. And the ball out of bounds, touched last by McNairy Central. TCA retains control.
One thing I noticed about Mallard early on, she's getting a good presence around the ball. Needs to take about a step or two back away from that rim so she has a better attack on the ball.
Good head fake by Robertson, puts up the 18-footer or 17-footer, no good. Ball off the back rim, touched last by TCA trying to battle for the rebound.
These girls are already getting down the court much better than Ira could back in the day.
Late arriving crowd, but more people have come in now, both sides. 6 o'clock start, sort of plays havoc with people's work schedules. Not with Jay. Jay's here all the time. Here's Sheldon with it. Sheldon, top of the key. TCA looks like they're back in a 2-3 zone. That ball thrown away.
Another turnover for McNairy, and it's going to be TCA basketball here. 9-7 with $1:41 to go in our opening quarter of action.
I'm going to talk to the facility manager. It was a little warmer than I thought when I came in here. Now they got the air going. I'm going to have to put my jacket on.
I was warm earlier.
Well, I guess you're the facility manager. You do everything out here, don't you? Many roles. You had to get the money box out. That's really important. 9-7. Drago with it. McNairy extending that defense a little bit. They've done a good job staying in front of Tori Robertson for the most part.
Yep.
Here's Sanders with it.
They're extending on the ball.
Payne walk, proper call. Yep. Couldn't make up her mind. Stand what he's showing her to shoot or dribble.
5th turnover for TCA. McNairy extending out on the ball and keeping everybody else pretty much packed in the paint.
9-7, a minute 14. Yeah, they're going to have to hit some open shots, no doubt about it. 2-point game with a minute 10 left here in this first stanza. Pass to Shelton, can't shoot. Moore drives in. TCA does a good job cutting her off, and now the ball thrown away. Good defense by TCA that time.
One of the little nuggets on Shelton for McNairy Central. She was one of their star pitchers off of their state championship softball team from last year.
Yeah, they've had some good players down here through the years. McNairy Central. Here's a drive in by Robertson, no good. Some contact, no call. You know, one of the former great baseball players down there is Bart Teague. You know that?
Yes, I did actually.
Yeah, Bart played down there. Hot rods from that area. Big legend. Pass inbounds to Torrey. Oh. McNairy went asleep, and boy, Robertson's come down. Let's hope she's all right.
You can blow the whistle anytime, ref.
Yep, Robertson is down in the backcourt. Here's a drive the other way, no good.
Whistle.
And the ball knocked out of there. Let's hope Torrey Robertson's okay. Kevin Hansen's going to come out and talk to her and attend to her. You hope that's nothing more than a turned ankle at worst.
And with only one substitute, that's not a good deal. Came on, she kind of looked like she kind of slipped on the floor.
Went up for the jump shot. I think she just came down awkwardly that time. Matt Coble out there, Coach Bowling out there, and Kevin Hansen talking to her. And just say a little prayer for Tori Robertson. Let's take a quick break at 30. We'll be back. It's a 9-7 McNairy lead back after this 30 on the TCA Basketball Network.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Diamond, the good news is Torrey's walking off the court, although quite a bit gingerly. And right now, for TCA, the situation is we're with the last 5 we have on the bench on the court right now.
Yeah, the good news you mentioned, Stan, she is able to put some pressure on that left leg.
It's
and so nothing else more than Kevin is looking at the ankle, so that's good news that it's not a knee or something like that. Now we have a bucket to go into McNairy, but we've got to walk before the shot.
Got a turnover on McNairy. I believe that's their third.
37 seconds left in the first. 9-7 your score. So it's Payne, Arnold, Joyce, Sanders, and Riley Hidrago out there at the moment. Joyce drives in. Wide open Payne. That's a good pass. Payne knocked it in from 14 feet.
Good ball moved by TCA. Payne, who had 13 on Monday night, gets her first deuce of the evening.
That's about a 17-footer. She was about a couple feet left elbow. Tied at 9. That's a good look by Joyce, too. That pass, I think, was intended to wave, but it goes underneath to the big guy, and we get walking.
Good TCA defense. You have Hidrogo and others forcing there and got to walk. Good, hard defense. Didn't know what to do and travel with the ball.
Well, I remember from last year, Hidrogo's a really good defensive player. 2 seconds, 1 second. Riley knowing it, puts up the 3 short, and we're at the end of 1. We're right back where we started from. It's a 9-9 game. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be back with the second stanza after this on Worthy Road Studios in the BallGame Blitz.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As begins second quarter play, TCA and McNairy tied at 9. Scoring for TCA, Payne, Arnold, and Robinson 2 each. Drogo with a 3 spot. Nigerian Wade with 4, and Lena Taylor with 3. Shelton with 2 for McNairy and Dave. Robinson on the sideline trying to walk it off a little bit, but still rather ginger.
Yep, no doubt about it. 2 free throws in the game. Only by the young lady who's got the ball, Sanders. She missed both of them, but Anna will hit more. Now they run away from her defensively. She turns, fires, and got it.
Sanders with her first points of the night. Hey, you're going to leave her that far alone? Take it.
Yeah, the Lady Bobcat went one way, and Anna just said, okay, I'll turn this way and shoot the basketball about 16, 17 feet. 11-9. Now here's a hand check. It's going to be on Jenna Joyce. So Jenna's grandma and granddad, Susan and Jerry Davis, great friends of mine from Trenton through the years. And they daughters, Jill, and good people. Here's the ball thrown away. Bobcats turn it over again. Sanders comes up with that loose basketball. Anna front court. Looking. Yep. Riley must have had a headset in her ear. She heard you. 11-9 your score. 7:07. A 3 by Riley Hidrago. It's an air ball. And rebound, though, is controlled by Mallory. She flips it back out to Sanders.
That's a shot you take every time, though, Dave.
Yeah, no doubt. Good pass. 11-9 your score. 6:50 left in the first half.
Good
Sanders cuts through. Boy, I thought she was fouled that time. Wade comes up with it. Now a bad pass. Let's see if Taylor can save it. She can. A nice hustle. Now Shelton has it. Turns, fires, and ties the game. That's what hustle will do for you right there. Shelton tied it after the great effort by Taylor.
3 lead changes, 4 ties unofficially in this contest.
That shot a moment ago was TCA's first lead of the night at 11-9. Stands right. We're tied at 5, tied at 7, tied at 9, now tied at 11. 11-11, 6 11 now, just about left in the first half.
If we had some dice, it'd be 7 come 11.
Yeah, that's right. We don't believe in betting here, though. Christian school. Here's Sanders moving in. Payne drives in. Payne's a good-looking player, but lost it. Drove in that time. They took it away from her. I like Payne. My first chance to see her, Stan.
6th turnover for TCA.
Larry Jr. in the house. Here's a pass down low, and the bunny is blown that time. Boy, wide open was the young lady, and she missed it. Now she gets it right back and lays it up and down.
Good move. A little high-low deal and getting the bucket is Brooklyn Ricks for her first points of the game. Nice in turnaround.
So after being up by 2, Lady Lions down by 2. Coach Coble standing, hands on his hip. Sanders is in trouble, may have to call the timeout, and the bench called that one. 13-11. TCA down by 2. Good ball game thus far, though. 5:31 in the first half. Stay with us. This is TCA basketball.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Diamond now with TCA with only 5 available players. They're going to have to use their timeouts wisely just to give the girls a blow. 5:11 to go in the first half. We've only got 3 timeouts left for the game.
Yeah, McNairy's tried to turn them over with his full court press, but for the most part, TCA's done a pretty good job. Tori Robinson, who's just joining us, went out a few minutes ago with some kind of leg injury. Tried to walk it off. Kevin Hansen's been attending to her. Now, I kind of swore I heard a whistle, but I guess that was just a shriek of a shoe on the court. Now, Madrago lost the ball out of bounds.
Sounded a little bit like a whistle to me.
Sure did.
We've had enough with those blowing horns and things during the football season.
Taylor. And now here's a double dribble. Got the booklet in the guide for we SIDs from NAI playoff football, and well, they had devoted a whole page what you can use and what you can't use at an NAI football playoff game. Sort of confusing because I'm thinking, okay, I thought you just said we couldn't use that, and then they can. Here's Sanders out between the circles. It looked like maybe a foul that time. There.
Oh,
my goodness. Sanders pushed and shoved that time, no call. Joyce with it. Madrago, Riley directing traffic against Wade. TCA becoming very deliberate, and now the ball goes through the hands of Sanders. Turnover.
8th turnover for TCA in the contest.
Riley told Andrew that's my fault. Sanders said, nope, that was mine. I should have caught the ball. You know, one thing that you'd mentioned, Stan, having to play cautious basketball to some degree. I think sometimes offensively, TCA's got to go to a half-court offense and just try to shorten the game too.
Going to have to be a lot more. Oh, nice block!
Great block.
Wow.
Super block that time by Arnold. Madrago with it. Riley over to Sanders. Open 3 to take the lead. It came out. Thought it was there. Ball tipped around, and coming up with it is Joyce. Pass. Sanders comes up with a loose basketball, puts it up, and foul.
Really liked the way on that block. The way Mallory Arnold went up with authority to block it. It looks like she's done that a time or two.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Need a cough drop?
Now I've got one, thank you. Here's to the line is Sanders. Anna's 0 from 2 there tonight. Time to tie the game here. Normally a pretty good free throw shooter. This time it's true, it's there. And she'll try again. She has 3 in the game. Ties Madrago with scoring honors. Well, Tori Robinson's back in the game. Got that leg, that foot all tight. You know, you can just tell that kid's a competitor. You can just tell. Here's the next one. Good. And, yep, it's a 13-all game.
Our 5th tie of the contest for my count.
Across the timeline. McNairy has it. More people still coming in. Shelton looking inside to Ricks. And we got 3 seconds. Wade was the one guy caught in there. 23 was caught in there too far away from the ball over there.
Yeah, on the backside, you got to pay particular attention. You think you can get away with it when you're on the backside, but the ref looking right at it.
Ball knocked away, stolen.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Here's Moore coming up with it. A 3 up, no good. Over there by Taylor.
Blocked again.
And here's another block, and now ball knocked away. Coming up with the TCA. Boy, TCA's really hustled hard here in this game thus far.
That's just great wingspan.
Picking up a little crowd noise there with some folks right below us talking. We need to watch that a little bit if you would. Tori Robertson with it. Tori moving pretty good out there. Kevin Hansen did a good job getting her back in the game, didn't he?
Tighten up that tape a little bit.
Yep. TCA being very deliberate. And ball knocked away and stolen. Taylor coming out with it. Taylor would drive in with the left hand. It's there.
Taylor with the bucket, her 5th point of the night. Two field goals. That's what they call them, right?
Yep.
15-13. Long ball.
Joyce front court. Jenna brings it up. Gives it to Sanders. Sanders, ball knocked away. Mallory comes out with it. Out to Jenna. Wide open. Here's the shot.
Oh.
It's there. This kid can shoot.
Payne not afraid to take it. She's got 4, and we're tied at 15.
I like what she did, too. She didn't hesitate. She just turned around. There was no one around her. She said, let me put up this 16-footer.
You got to, because we have a height disadvantage in the lane. Oh, and the long bomb in there by Carissa Moore.
Carissa Moore banked it in. I don't think she called that. So it's an 18-15 game. This match is, well, they actually had a 5-0 lead, so the biggest lead's been at 5. TCA's biggest lead's been at 2. Right court, Tori Robertson. Dad across the way, keeping the books.
Becca Drace watching from Montana, a former Lady Lion.
All right. Hello to her. Got some pleasant weather here, kiddo. I bet it's a little colder out there.
And Jenny Payne watching from Hotlanta.
All right, here's a shot up, no good by Sanders, and the rebound's controlled by McNairy. Shelton, TCA did not get back, lays up, and it's there.
That's where TCA is going to have the problems this year, is in transition. You almost have to give up the rebounds, offensive rebounds, just to get back in transition, not to get beat like that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good analogy. 20-15, that ties the game, or it ties the biggest lead they've had thus far. Well, that's why you're paid all the dollars you're paid. Wade knocks that ball out of bounds into the McNairy cheerleaders down there. Both cheerleading groups are here tonight.
Diamond, I work for Dr. Pepper. Not the company, I work for the cold drink I got.
Yeah, that's right. Appreciate the hospitality from the TCA Booster Club. Jay and the gang back there with the sodas. Drago directing traffic, saying clear out here. Let me get this thing in there. Out to Sanders. Big possession, I think, for TCA here. Sanders drives in. It's blocked. Nice block by Taylor. And now we have a jump ball, and the ball goes over to McNairy. I think it's a crucial part of the game right now, Stan. A minute 32, you're down by 5, and you really don't want to let them stretch this thing out much further, do you?
She was getting bounced around like a pinball down there before they called the jump ball.
Yep. Deeper team. McNairy can give up some fouls. This time they get out on Moore. Do not let her shoot. Now Ricks down low, missed it. Good post-up move. And the rebound's controlled by Arnold.
Really impressed with her play early on the game on a decent sword. We got offensive foul.
You called that on Torrey?
Called that.
Who did you get?
Got Sanders.
Sanders.
With that.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
Out of the game, Sanders in the game. Shoulder, lowered her shoulder. Jay says she lowered her shoulder. If Jay says that, I'll believe it. 20-15. Moore deep right. Moore in the corner there to Shelton.
Good defense.
We approach the 1 minute mark. It is, TCA's played pretty stout defense here.
You take away the breakaway plays, and this has been a straight up ball game.
Sure has been. Here's Wade walk. Oh my goodness, they got a foul on TCA. I thought there was contact, but I thought she walked before the foul.
Wow.
Matt doesn't squawk much over there. We mentioned Carden doing so well. How about those league kids? I'm telling you, over at Union right now. They're tearing it up, aren't they?
So we've got 1/5 of the state championship team is at Trevecca. 6% of the state championship team is at Union, as the free throw is good by Wade, her 5th point of the night.
Got them both.
We need to see if any of those kids have maybe a game or two eligibility here and there and come back when we need them for a big one.
22-15, 7-point game. Biggest lead of the game by either team. TCA's only lead came at 11-9 early in this quarter. Deep left. Here's Payne. Over to Robertson. Torrey. Riley has it. Down to 40 seconds. TCA being very deliberate here.
Diamond, the difference in this game could end up being McNairy can afford to play much more aggressively than TCA is going to be able to play the entire game.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. They really deep. Here's a big three. Riley Hidalgo, yes! Her second three of the game. Boy, we needed that.
All that, the coming about of the three-point shot, such a difference maker.
22-18, down to 15 seconds. Need to stop here now. Right free throw line extended is Ricks. Out to Shelton, drives in, puts it up, no. Rebounds controlled by Arnold. Ball knocked away, and now Sanders comes up with it. Excuse me, that is Payne with it. Payne from backcourt. Roberts from midcourt. Good if it goes. It hit the front rim and almost went in. We're at halftime. Good first half. From 7 down, the Lady Lions have cut it to 4. We'll take a 2-minute break. It's a 22-18 McNairy lead. You're watching TCA basketball tonight on Worthy Road Studios, the TCA Facebook page, and the BallGame Blitz. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Buddy, I'm not feeling too good after all this summer heat.
Yeah, me either. I think I'm about to blow a coil.
Let McCoy's Heating and Air give your unit a little TLC. Maintenance is the key to staying worry-free. Right now, schedule a one-time cleaning for only $90. Call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com.
McCoy's got us in great shape, unlike that guy.
Jackson's most trusted team of technicians. York and McCoy's Heating and Air.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. We're at the half alongside Diamond Dave McCulley. I'm Stan Gerard at the half. A pretty good ball game. McNairy Central jumps out the 22-18 lead. By my count, we had 3 lead changes and 6 ties in the contest. 9-9 at the end of the first quarter, 22-18. Here at the half, taking a look at some of the team stats for McNairy Central. They had 9 field goals in the ball game. 2 of those from three-point land. They were 2 of 2 from the cherry stripe. TCA 7 field goals in the ball game. Also 2 from long range, courtesy of Riley Hidrogo, and 2 of 4 from Charity in the contest. Scoring-wise, it looks like for McNairy, Brooklyn Hicks with a deuce. Carissa Moore with 3. It is Leah Taylor, 2 field goals for 5. Jerian Wade, 2 field goals, 2 of 2 from Cherry for 6. And Bailey Shelton with 3 field goals for 6 in the ballgame for TCA. Payne, 2 field goals, 4. Arnold, 1 field goal for 2, and a bunch of, and at least 3 block shots. Robinson, 1 bucket for 2. Sanders, 1 bucket, 2 of 4 from Cherry for 4. And Hidrogo with a couple of long-range bombs for 6 points. And that's your scoring and stats on the first half of this game, Diamond Dave McCulley.
All right, we'll take another break, a 2-minute break. We'll come back. It's a 22-18 game. We'll come back and get Stan's thoughts, more thoughts about the first half and what we expect in the second half. Jay Cashin, our producer and director. Daniel Cashin, our cameraman tonight. And we're back from TCA right after this. Stay with us.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They're experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
And we're back. Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard. Let's remind you of tonight's game being brought to you in part by the Blacksmith Restaurant, Carlite Nissan, Foundation Bank, Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Deaton's Carpet, Elite Dental, Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Bank of Jackson, Food Right, Waterwell Solutions, Tennessee Tractor, West Tennessee Bank, and McCoy's Heating and Air.
Well, Diamond Dave, you look at this first half play, no secret what McNairy Central's going to do. They're going to pressure us and attack us all game long due to our limited numbers, and they've done that to some success, but very proud of how TCA has battled back in this game and not let that pressure bother them to an extent. They're acting like a much more veteran ball club than they are.
Yeah, I'm real pleased with the play thus far, Stan. I totally agree with you. They faltered a little bit there in the first with that full court pressure, but then they sort of settled down, and most of the turnovers then came later in the half court.
Yeah, and they did a good job managing things. TCA took good shots. They did not rush things. And that's what you're going to do. And one thing you said in the first half, TCA is going to have to – we cannot afford to get into an NBA run-and-gun game with anybody this year. I don't think there's any team on our schedule we can afford to do that with. But if we can make it a half-court game, make crisp passes, hit the back door on occasion, limit the turnovers, we can be competitive and make these games. Remember, this is a team down here in McNairy that was a district champion last year. So this is a good ball club with a decent core back in TCA for the most part. Really, I mean, we had Torrey Robinson played quite a bit. Sanders was a starter last year, but a very, very young team for TCA. And, so far they have stepped up this year.
And Stan, you and I have covered enough ball games, both at the college and high school level. One thing I think has got to be really important for TCA as the season progresses, you're going to incur some losses. It's going to happen. It's a rebuilding kind of situation right now, but you're going to incur some losses. You just got to keep your chin up, keep grinding it out, and you'll get your share of wins.
Well, and it's unfortunate.
And I'm not saying I'm not giving up on this game at all. I'm just saying that will happen, though.
No, it's unfortunate we don't have more players than we do this year. We'll hope some more kids that will come out, but this is the cards that were dealt. This is the 6 young ladies that are willing to commit to the program all year long.
Gene Hackman say, "This is my team."
This is my exactly. This is my team. This is your team. It's these 6 young ladies who are out there, who are in the locker room right now drinking some Gatorade and Powerade and our Powerade because Coca-Cola is one of our sponsors this year. They're drinking that Powerade, trying to refresh, to go out and give a great effort in the second half because this ball game is within reach. Remember, 2 days ago at Chester County, we were kind of out of the game at halftime. It took a great effort just to get as close as we did. This is a ball game we're in at the half, and we've got the opportunity to win that ball game.
It's a winnable game, no doubt about it. It doesn't get any easier. You look at the schedule too, Stan. The reason I brought that up a moment ago, you're probably going to incur some losses. And I'm not taking anything away and giving anyone anything here, but Union City on the road, Covington girls at Gibson County Thanksgiving. I mean, you go on Bolivar, play a girls game only. That's a tough program. And you mentioned this is a good ball club, McNairy. This is a great program through the years as well.
It's been a rock steady program. There are certain programs throughout West Tennessee that you can count on year in and year out. And McNairy having good, hard-nosed ball clubs. They may not be state championship caliber every year, but they're hard-nosed ball clubs that you got to work hard against every night because, let's be honest, you know, Matthew Coble's got a state championship under his belt. Jerry Lott's forgotten more basketball than anybody in this building knows combined.
Oh, no doubt about it.
He's been around that long. He's that good.
And it doesn't matter that it's sort of a new look to our team this year. You know, TCA through the years, I mean, we're hunted. I mean, people circle us on their calendars through the years as well.
And, you know, and we've got that big X on our backs this year. And a lot of teams have got circles. They're looking for payback for the dues that TCA has collected over the last few years.
Lady Lions will go now with Arnold, Joyce, Robertson, Sanders, and Adrago. Robertson in the paint, scoops it up there. Nope. Rebound, they fight for it. Wade has it.
Those are the shots you've got to make, though, inside there, 4 or 5 footers.
Wade the other way. It's a 4-point turnaround. Wade lays it up in. We did not get back defensively that time.
Now, she's got 8 points in the ball game, does Wade.
It was a 24-18 game. Good fake by Joyce, left baseline, puts it up, air ball, and the rebound is controlled by McNairy Central.
There's where we make that fake. We're going to also have her work off of the screen there as well to carry more open, so you get a lot closer shot than what we took.
Right court, Shelton. Shelton drives in, bounces it down low, and it's loose on the floor, and we've got a jump ball, and the ball stays with the Bobcats.
So 7-11, well, there's that betting line again, 7-11,
Yep.
24-18 in this game, or we can go get us a big gulp.
Yeah, we could, yeah. Are they still open?
Somewhere.
Working with it, here's Taylor. When I was in college, it was my favorite place to stop every morning. I got the Slurpee. Never drink coffee much. Here's the ball down low, and that's Clayton who started this half, and they tie her up.
You know, I drank my first cup of coffee a couple of weeks ago.
Really? I haven't had one since I was in high school, I guess.
It was. I put a lot of flavoring in it, let's just say.
Well, I used to, when I had it, I'd have milk and sugar and a little bit of coffee. Now what do we have? We've got Paul Hare directing traffic to something. I'm not sure what that's about.
I have no idea.
I think he's telling the cheerleaders to give her room to inbound the ball.
Well, you know, one thing I
Coach
noticed.
Bowling down there saying you got to move back a little bit, gals.
One thing I noticed earlier in the game, they were clapping. They were putting their hands right in our players' ears.
Oh, really?
Doing it. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I mean,
well, we had a melee before the football game recently. We had a Bethel.
At Bethel?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it. Here's a shot up. Right in and out. Tough break for Drago, and the ball is controlled by Moore. Yep, had a little bump. I say melee. It's a little bumping and shoving, a little smack talking more than anything else. But it looked nasty for a few minutes. We had to get people out there and get them straightened out.
Well, do you remember when, as we get a foul on Hidrogo on the backside, do you remember in the days at Lambeth when you had those core players from the Asiatic countries down there, and they do that Samoan thing in the middle of the field?
Sure did.
Oh, that would get things heated.
People didn't like that on the other team, did they?
Especially the other team had some Samoans on it as well.
Speaking of Lambeth, I saw today where Paul Troth, who is Big Wallace's offensive coordinator for years, very successful coach out at Missouri Valley, called it quits.
Come on.
Going to go into private business, I think. Down low, here's Wade. Wade puts it up, got it. Too deep and too easy.
Wade down double digits. It wasn't bad defense by Mallory on, but she's got to, instead of giving ground time, she's got to be willing to stand there.
And Wade still has that basketball stand. Missed a shot, back up. It's there. It's a 10-point game. Matt may want a timeout.
Yeah, it is 5 or more.
Yep. And all of a sudden, it's a 28-18 game. Getting away from TCA a little bit. Now, ball knocked away. McNairy sensing they've got the momentum now. Taylor thought about it, drives in, a little threw one up. Prayer didn't go in. Rebound, though, Wade on the deflection. It's there.
Wade, Mallory had that rebound as the coach calls a timeout. Timeout on the floor, 30-18, 5:42 to go in the third. You're watching TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Ariya.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
We're back. Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard, Daniel Cashin, Jay Cashin. The most important guy here tonight is one Daniel Cashin. Dan, am I right?
Yep.
Stan, you had some hellos, I think, don't you?
Yeah, Taylor Allen, Tay checking in. Mary Ellen Allen, Tommy Carter, Randy Terry. We got the USJ crowd checking in tonight. Chris Tippett, Stella Vaughn, Stella, Christine Weaver, Jeremy Maddox, Tarisha Basham, Becca Drace, among others. Jenny Payne, Jenny, who can I turn to?
That's right. And it's
I know her phone number.
Crucial part of the time.
867-5309.
Well, that was
that was a legitimate number in Vandenberg County in Evansville, Indiana.
When I was in college, I had an 867 number. 30 to 18.
I called it all the time to the phone booths.
And nobody would ever answer.
They did, and they go, hello, hello.
You'd hang up. All right, go backwards. Crucial part of the time right now for Stan. The next couple, 2 or 3 minutes could decide this game.
It can.
Either stay in it or could get in deeper trouble than a 12-point deficit.
Oh, almost a nice give-and-go opportunity there.
Someone's got to step up and hit a big shot. Torrey claps those hands, wants that basketball. They go to Sanders. Double team down there.
That's
a smart
move by them, though.
Yeah, it is. Hidrago goes for 3. There, her third 3 of the night. That's a big one.
Riley Hidrago, 9 points in this ball game, keeping TCA within striking distance.
You know, Stan, for us to be successful, TCA to be successful, she's got to hit that shot consistently.
She has to be able to do it. And she struggled with her shot over the last couple of years. But nobody works harder than Riley Hidrago on a shoot. She's in the gym constantly, goes and sees trainers year-round. That young lady works hard on her game.
That's good defense that time by Arnold. They missed a little shot in the paint. They beat it right back, though, and now the board work really paying off for McNairy. They turn, they fire, they got it.
Shelton got that shot. She's got 8, and that was still partially blocked by Arnold.
Yeah, that's 3 cracks at it. You cannot give them that many looks.
No.
Arnold the other way, puts it up, got it. Nice play by
Payne.
Maui. Was Maui Arnold or was that Payne?
That's Payne.
Thought it was 3. Arnold got it. Yep. Jay said Arnold got it.
Arnold got it, okay.
Here's a shot up by Moore, no good. Rebound, though, controlled by McNairy. Shelton thought about it. 32-23, down to 9. Shelton, good defense. Great defense by Sanders and Arnold that time.
Proof that we still can't distinguish a 3 from an 8 from a 6.
Yeah, that's right. We did that in football, didn't we? It's a matchup, it looked like a 1-2-2 that time. But we'll wait and see what TCA plays here. In the game is Jenna Joyce. Out will be Arnold.
They're going to have to play pretty much, I would think, pretty much all year, varying types of zones just to give them a different look.
Sure.
It's not a TCA team that, with the amount of bodies that we have, that we're going to be able to go out and play hard-nosed Dentine defense all night long.
And even more so, here's a shot, no good. Wade back up, no good. Rebound, though, by McNairy, and the shot is up, no good, and fouled. And
they're going to get Hidrago.
Clayton is the gal. It's going to be the line. Go ahead.
I do wish we had instant replay for that, because I would like to have another look at that one.
You know, the other thing, too, that Matt's going to have to really work hard at, and he's capable of doing that, but Stan, you know, basketball, as much as any sport, or even more so sometimes, is a game of matchups. And it's going to be who you put on where. And with only 6 people, it's a little limited. You get a little limited with that, don't you?
Clayton misses the first free throw, her first opportunity of the night.
32-23. Missed them both. And coming down that rebound is Sanders, and the crowd wanted a over the back foul, didn't get it.
Oh, the front of the pig iron denies.
Yep. 32-23, 3:48 left here in this third stanza. Still in it, but really got to stay close here and then make a run. Joyce thought about it, doesn't shoot. Down low, good pass to Torrey Robinson.
Well skilled play there. Nice move, nice bucket.
There's a nice pass, too, by Jenna Joyce. 32-25. They run the motion offense, right free throw line extended. Shelton open, now puts it up, missed it. And the rebound's controlled by Sanders, and Sanders going to be fouled. Proper call, yep. I believe they're going to ring up
Wade.
Clayton. Clayton or Wade? Which one?
I think it's Wade. That's what I'm going to go with. Yep. I win a cookie.
Clayton picked it up.
I'd like mine with icing, actually.
The duck will come out of the ceiling and say, you're the big winner, and give you a prize.
I saw Miss Bai come in with a pizza box earlier.
Yeah, no one except Steve Beverly would get that. That's a Groucho Marx line. Backcourt, Riley Hidrago.
Steve Beverly, who's he?
Riley with it, front court. Hot Rod, you can look at his intensity on the end of that bench down there.
Hot Rod, for those of you who don't know, Hot Rod's moved down to coaching the 6th grade team. Him and Three Dog coaching the 6th grade team.
I understand they're really good, too.
And he's
Hidrago, another three.
That's 4 in the ball game for Riley. 3-6-9, 12. She's in double digits. Timeout, Jerry Lott. It's 32-28 with 2:47 to go in the third. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
But I want to tell you what, some people's ears must be burning here as we talked about Hot Rod Park and his son, Three Dog. Three Dog appears in the building.
Right on cue.
Right there at center court.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Well, he caught a few passes and made a few free throws in this building.
No doubt about it, and some remarkable. Kara Majors Hill is watching the game. That's Corey Hill, his lovely wife, the better half of the Hill family. She says, hello, Stella, and hello, Kara. Here's a shot up, no good. And the rebound's controlled by TCA. Boy, Corey Hill was one of the greatest that we ever covered, wasn't he, Stan?
Wasn't he a North Sider, wasn't he?
Went to North Side, then Lambeth, yeah. Sheila Gillian says, thank you, Stan. Riley's great-grandmother's watching. And Kara says, hello, Dave. Thank you, dear. You legend. I'm not sure about that. Corey's a legend. And you're a legend, Kara, for putting up with him all these years. There's a turnaround shot in the paint there. Is that Shelton?
I think so. She's got 10.
Well, we love you too, Kara. Appreciate that. Very nice of you. Nice compliment. And here's a ball knocked away. Loose, loose, loose. McNairy has it. You know, Kara and Corey's sons have been with great players there and still outstanding young men. Here's a shot up, no good. The rebound is controlled by no one. Now Wade steals that basketball. Now it's knocked away and coming right back. That's a good defensive play by Mowry that time. Or Arnold, excuse me.
Yeah, Arnold Baker turned over and took it right back. Said,
Yeah, 34-28. Sanders in the front court looked a little winded that time, bringing that ball across the court.
Oh, they need an oxygen tank over there. Need one up here for me.
You remember what number Corey Hill wore? 34-28. Down low, Mowry Arnold up, no.
That's a move that she's
Boy,
done.
that's a nice play by Payne getting in there and keeping that ball alive. Now we got to have a jump ball. Payne kept that alive. You folks watching there, that's what young people, if you're watching it, pays dividends, although it's going to belong to McNairy. That's good hustle. Wore number 7, remember that?
Yeah. Now that play by Mallory Arnold didn't get there, but the stronger she gets, the more we're going to see that play occur over the years as she gets stronger and stronger.
Oh, no
That's
doubt.
going to end up being her bread and butter play.
No
Mark
doubt.
my words.
I totally agree. 34-28. Under a minute, 59 seconds. Wade with it. Wade drives in, nothing
Look at
there.
that.
Now a newcomer in the game. Here's a shot up very quickly, up and no good by Shelton. That's Carly Shelton. Now the ball knocked away. Coming in the front court is Hidrago. Open three on its way. No good this time. Wasn't quite in rhythm that time. Robertson back up. No, back up. No, foul. She'll shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on Kaylin Gray, the junior. Her first. TCA a chance to draw within 4.
34-28. Yep. Hanging in there. No doubt about it, Stan.
Good ball game, exciting ball game.
It has been a good game, no doubt. 34-28. Tori Robinson, one of the great golfers in the area. In the air. Good. She and her brother Trace. 2 of the best golfers ever to come through here. Wouldn't you agree, Jay? I think they're 2 of the best ever. We've had some good ones out here as well. Good golf program. Robertson up, good. All under the tutelage of their dad, Philip Robertson. Again, rolls in.
Of course, and Coach P, Putt Deluxe.
Yeah, 34-30. Well, 4-point game. TCA was down at the break by 4, and they kept it at 4, although they fell behind at one time by 10 in this third stanza. Wade lost it, gets it back. Out to Shelton, to the other Shelton.
Good job by Hidrogo switching on defense.
He's a really good player for them, Stan. This Taylor kid's a good player.
Yeah.
Now they give the 3 wide open. Up, no good. This is put up by Gray, no good. McNairy comes up with a rebound, though, puts it up, and it rolls in by Wade.
Wade with 8.5, 14 in the game.
Backcourt with 2 seconds, 1 second. Sanders, good if it goes. Almost went in. Back rim, it almost had a chance. Well, they did have a chance, but it almost went in. With the end of 3, our score, the McNairy Lady Bobcats out of Selmer, 36. Your TCA Lions, 30. Back up to this 1-minute break on the TCA Basketball Network.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Here's the scoring through the third quarter for McNairy. Moore with 5, Wade with 14, Taylor with 5, Ricks with 2, and Shelton with 10. For TCA, it's Hidrogo with 12 leading the TCA charge. Sanders with 4, Robinson with 6, Arnold with 4, Payne with 6. Jim Joyce still looking to score.
Anyone's game, 7:45. Down
Oh,
low,
nice play.
That's a great pass by Raleigh Hidrogo and Robertson, yes.
Nice Taylor entry pass where you get that ball and you try and get almost a little curve ball around the player. That's called Taylor entry and perfectly executed.
Put a little English on it, don't you?
Yep.
They reel to Shelton in the paint. Good pass underneath, and layup is there. Nice pass. We've had some good passing by both teams. Shelton got it to go. Actually, Corey Hill, through his wife's phone, is the guy that was the person sending me those notes. Thanks, Corey. Ball knocked away, loose. Torrey Robertson with it. Now throws it away.
You got to forget, Tori, this is not the golf course. You're not wanting to bang that drive down there. Got to use a little English on him. Use your short game.
38-32. Tristan Vales is tuned in. Gail Presley's watching. Gail and
you got to keep them and Justin separated.
Yep. Gail's been one of our more faithful fans through the years, hasn't she? 38-32, 6-point game.
And a nice crowd watching for our first contest of the year.
It is a good crowd watching, and a good crowd in here now. Shelton underneath, nice play. Shelton, yes.
She's got 12.
McNairy's well coached. You knew they would be. They really passed the ball and looked for that cutter a lot.
And they're doing with, even though they've got a bench full, they're doing with a fairly thin bench as well.
He's only going, about 3 deep here?
Yeah, he'll play 8.
Yep. Payne thought about it, doesn't shoot. I like Payne's game. I wish she would drive a little bit more, look for that shot a little bit more. Sanders with it. Anna will drive in, underneath, puts it up, missed it. Robertson fights for it, but coming up with it, McNairy. They have a run out. Wade beats the field down the court. It's there. Wade's having a big game, 16.
Yeah, she's got 16. And that's what Riley had to do in that play, is just concede that bucket.
42-32. Well, back to a 10-point double-digit lead. McNairy. Another point of the broadcast. We'll tell you it's a crucial time. Robertson, great move. Just they let the lane open. Not a lot of straight line defense, and Robertson burned them.
Should be going up there for the and one.
Yep, 10 of the game. The other way, here's Taylor driving in. She takes it the other way, no good. And nice play by Raleigh Hidrogo because Wade's about to go up with an uncontested layup.
Yeah, should be McNairy Basketball.
Arnold out in the game, and Tori limping a little bit. She goes out across the way.
Yeah.
It's a 10-point game, 5:50 all that remains of the game. Guys coming up next. That ball goes through Moore's hands, and it's going to be over and back. Well, no, Jenna Joyce is going to come up with it. Jenna's going to drive in, and Wade knocks away. Wade's really quick, probably the quickest kid out there.
Now, that's a good hustle play on Wade from McNairy to get back and knock that ball away because, you know, under normal circumstances, that's an easy deuce for us.
Didn't concede anything, did she?
No.
42-34. 8-point game, 5:42. Still plenty of time. Student body down to our right. And here's the ball inbounded, thrown away. Coming up with it, though, is Arnold over to Joyce. Jenna's three, an air ball. And the rebound is controlled by McNairy.
Tipped.
Wade had it knocked away, but coming up with it. Almost like a walk that time. Now throw it away. Payne steals the basketball. Payne in the backcourt. And the ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to TCA. Thought Payne might have been nudged a little bit too much that time, but the officials don't call it.
Tell you what, I had the opportunity to see Arnold several times at St. Mary's Middle School over the course of the last couple of years, and she is going to be a very impressive player. She's impressive, you know, very impressive. My first opportunity to look at her, obviously in a varsity uniform, but very impressed with what I've seen with her defensive leading on the boards so far, and that she's made some bigger moves on the offensive end as well tonight as well.
Here's Robertson with it, left wing. Drago, they cut Payne through, they can't find her. Good defense by McNairy for the most part. Glenn Hall's tuned in tonight.
Screen.
Here's the ball knocked away, loose, still loose, and we've got a jump ball in midcourt.
That's great defense by Wade there, and Hidrogo for TC not conceding anything on it.
Kara now says that she was watching Bailey play, and Corey heard on my voice and said, of course, he had to pitch in. Corey's never been shy about anything in life, has he? Here's the back cut, Shelton. That's a nice look. Great look that time by Taylor. Shelton a deuce and to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
She's got 14 on the night.
Been impressed with McNairy's passing in this half, especially, Stan. You agree?
They do a good job moving the basketball, very skilled. A small set list of plays they run, but they make them do very well after the missed free throw.
Free throw no good. And the ball knocked to the bounce.
That's the only thing Shelton's done wrong all night is missed free throw.
Yeah, she's been a good player for them, no doubt. She and Taylor and Wade, I think, their motor, though. She makes them go, doesn't she?
Yeah. Wade, very impressive. Not the tallest cat around, no pun intended, but does play well, very aggressive. Look at that defensive stance.
She's really quick, yeah. Stays in front of their driver. 44-34, 4.5 left.
You can tell she's going to be assigned to guard the other team's best player every night.
Absolutely, no doubt.
Oh.
Boy, Arnold had the wide open shot, didn't look. Now they're going underneath to Tori. Down low, she puts up, and we've got a foul. Going to be a foul on McNairy, and Tori Robertson's going to go to the line.
She was triple teamed on that play. You're triple teamed like that, power it up and get in there, because when you triple team like that, chances are you're going to draw the foul on the play.
Most years you wouldn't use Tori in the position of having to use her right now in the paint as much, but she's such a gritty player, smart player.
Now later on this year or next year, that's the role Arnold will be filling.
No doubt about it. 44-34, they need them, and she missed it. She'll try again. 1 of 3 there tonight. So it's a 44-34 game. Guys, coming up next will be Union City, Tuesday night? Is that right? Good.
Monday night.
Monday night. Oh, my, Monday night.
It's a Manic Monday.
The Cats play that night. I'll have to set my...
Oh, God, you're not going to be worth anything, are you?
No, I'd be okay. 44-35. They're playing, should be a patsy. Here's a turnaround jump shot. Up, no. And here's a loose basketball. Coming up with it will be Clayton.
Clayton with her first points of the night.
I watched that game the other night till halftime, fell asleep, thought we'd won it, and woke up the next morning. I hadn't watched the second half yet, but pretty proud of them the way they played, shorthanded.
My college in their second year of D1, 16 and 17 last year made a tournament appearance, but got their first win against that all-powerful Tiffin ball club out of Ohio.
Tiffin, yeah. I'm not being a poor loser, but Dickerson's about as dirty as Timmy. Here's a shot up. Shelton, good. Boy, she's been a big difference in this half. Then I have her with 17 now. 10, is that right?
12, 14. Yeah. Of course, you know who my college plays later on this week, don't you?
Who's that?
The Dukies.
Oh, yeah. 49-35.
Offensive foul.
Matt not real happy with that call.
Oh, he's giving the stink eye of the official.
barking something out at him as well. 49-35. Matt still saying, hey, what did she do here? Now timeout. TCA.
I thought he was going to say, I heard him say something, couldn't hear what it was. He walked over like he was going to give the T signal.
Yeah, he did at first. 3:40 left in the game. 49-35. But he Lions in a little trouble right now. Hopefully he can have a comeback back up to this 30 on the TCA Basketball Network.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Diamond Dave McCulley, one of Lambert's best, sending you messages now.
Yeah, he did. He said he knows what to be, how to be a ghost trying to reach the living. He's commenting through Kara's Facebook. And, Corey, we love you guys as well. I know Corey shares with me about Paul Troth, and that's a loss to college football with him retiring out at Missouri Valley. But, Dan, there's a lot of football still to be played. We got the TSSAA coming up here tomorrow around that state too, don't we?
Yeah, sad day for those of us in the announcing business.
Sure
the
is.
Legendary Ken Squire passing away last night, the greatest motorsports announcer there ever has been.
I didn't hear that.
He passed away yesterday after going to hospice. He was he is racing legend.
One of those names that is identified with that great sport, no doubt about it. 49-35. Shelton with it.
Such
Jumps
a great,
up with it.
thoughtful voice he had.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Wade with it. Wade will drive in. Wade off balance, puts it up. No. Rebound, they fight for it. And that was good defense. Coming up with it. Here is Clayton. She's played well off the bench for Jerry. Now they throw it away. And Wade will take the ball away from Torrey. They go back
look at
underneath.
Hidrogo going after it.
And it's a wild pass that time and knocked out by TCA. Well, you see the desperation right now, the sense of urgency defensively from TCA, don't you?
Yeah, Hidrogo's played that way all game long, though.
She's
not afraid to put her face right into it. And earlier, she was telling you what flavor dentine the kid had.
You can tell she's a gym rat. Well, we went to sleep that time, flat-footed on the inbounds pass, and it is Clayton, has 4. And it's 51-35, and it's still got away from TCA right now.
Who had that one?
That was Clayton. Dr. Smith's in the house back here. 51-35. How about the Cats? They look pretty good, didn't they? Yeah, good to see you, Doc. 51-35, 2:40 left. Here's Hidrogo with it to Sanders. Sanders between the circles.
He put my new shoulder in.
You know he's a UK grad. You knew that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, here's Payne. Payne driving in. Up. No. Foul. She'll shoot 2. Well, Payne, Stan, one thing, my first chance to see her, one thing I'd like to see her do is do more what she just did then.
Yeah.
Take it and shoot that basketball.
I mean, we've seen a lot of nice things out of this TCA team.
We sure have. I'm encouraged by this. I really am. Free throw up. No good.
And that's the mark when you're tired, your free throws are short.
Yep.
And they go off the front lip of the pig iron. And we're going to settle this. We're going to settle this discussion early this year, Diamond.
5 of 9. I have TCA unofficially. Got this.
Made the second one. Some people call the rim a U.S. steel. But what is U.S. steel made out of? Raw pig iron.
51-36. Jay, I'll take his word for it. You too? Yeah.
You can Google it.
Here is the ball thrown away. Riley Hidrogo with that basketball.
My brother worked in the steel industry at
Riley
U.S.
front
Steel.
court. Here's Torrey with it. Robertson drives in, foul. I like what she did. She took it right to the hoop. Comes up a little lane. Let's hope she's all right.
And you know what? I don't get to say it much, but God bless my brother. He's doing well after having his new heart in a few months ago.
Well, that's great. Good news to hear. 51-36, 2:06 left into the line. They call that foul on the floor?
Apparently.
Well.
He did some driving a couple, 3 weeks ago.
That's good. I thought that Robertson got fouled on the drive that time, but they say on the floor. Hidrogo with it. Gets it back. Sanders back to Riley.
You know, Hidrogo's done a nice job.
You see,
as much as she handles the ball, you think she's going to have a lot of turnovers. She's done a better job managing her turnovers. There's a body shot there. How about it?
You see where Wade was just following Hidrogo wherever she went, too.
Yeah.
Sanders open 3 from Robertson. No.
Oh.
Well, that would have been big there. Would not go in, and the rebound is controlled by McNairy. Well, Central's going to win the game, apparently, with 1:35 left. Clayton down low. No. And now a foul. It's going to be Clayton over the back, I think. Yep, she missed the shot. How many times do you see that? Someone missed the shot. Jerry saying follow through.
Calm down, calm down.
Yeah, she shot the ball real quick. I think he's going to tell her to be a little more hesitant. Take your time on the next time you get that shot.
Mallory Arnold kind of pointed over in Jerry's direction. It almost looked like she was saying, sit down.
I don't think anyone's telling Jerry to sit down, especially his team. Clayton out of the game. She really played well for them, I thought. Gave him some inside presence. So it's a 51-36 game with 1:32. The guys coming up next, the Bobcats and the Lions. Joyce, deep right. And now we get a foul. It's going to be on.
It's going to be on.
Young lady just came in. That's going to be Renfro.
Renfro, Gracie Renfro.
Doesn't spell
no relation.
No relation, yep. Synonymous with softball history here and at UT.
And then you look at McNairy with the softball history that they've got over the years.
It was a fun bunch we covered through the years of softball here, wasn't it?
We call a few of those banner games right up there on the wall.
Coach Kraft shot up by Joyce, no good. She'll try again. Jenna hasn't scored tonight. Let's see if she can get in the scoring column here for Grandma and Granddad down to my left. Susan and Jerry. In the air. Missed them both. And the rebound is controlled by McNairy Central. 51-36. And TCA does not get back. And the layup is up, no good by Taylor, but she'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, well, McNairy's going to win the ball game, but TCA fought from the opening tip, and they won't quit until the next 75 seconds are up.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I'm proud of the effort. Proud of, I see some really bright things for this team. Taylor up? No. Or yes, she got it.
She's got 6 on the night.
It's her first points in a while, though, isn't it?
Yep. Had
a 3 and a 2.
Yeah, early in the first quarter.
Got them both. Good-looking player for them, though. Jerry's he's got some good pieces about this team. 53-36.
His team's young, and they can get better. We're going to see them in a couple of weeks again down there at McNairy.
Yeah, Melanie Wilburn's watching, our lovely buddy. Here's a hole or foul on Taylor. Jerry's not going to be real happy about that foul. Not the fact that it wasn't a foul. He does the foul. He said, hey, wait a minute. You got a 53-36 lead with 1:04. You don't need to be fouling out on the perimeter.
No.
George to the line to shoot.
Come on, Jenna.
Free throws. Yeah, knock him in there, kiddo. Up.
Ow.
Nope. We'll try again. She's got the capability of scoring, Stan. She's not scored tonight, but
I'm going to say something. And I'm glad to see the student body standing, but she gets the free throw.
All right.
Jenna Joyce in the scoring column. Let's hear some noise out of the pajama-clad group down there on the floor.
53-37, 16-point game. Wade front court. Wade. We're here to Taylor right below us. We work in the top row of the upper mezzanine here. Taylor moves in. No. Rebound controlled by Arnold. Good rebound. Here's Jenna Joyce with it. Jenna front court. Jenna drives in. Nothing there. Underneath Arnold. Arnold squares. Puts it up. No. Rebound is controlled by McNairy.
I'm not worried about that miss right now.
No. 35 seconds. All that remains. TCA is going to fall to 0-2. McNairy Central will go to 1-1. Good road win for them.
Yeah, they took it on the Schnauzer at home on Monday against Dyersburg.
Dyersburg will probably be a lot of people, you know what?
I think they've already got a place reserved in the sub-state.
May very well have. 53-37. There's a big ball game this week in football, too. Was it?
Yep. A lot of big games around the state.
Yep. Dyersburg and what's it, Covington, is that right?
That's about right. No, not Dyersburg, Covington, I don't think.
Here's a shot put up, no good. Wouldn't have counted anyway, Skip Jones says, and the unhappy final here, 53-37. As the kids played hard and played well, but the Lady Cats win it. Ronnie Roden says, way to go, Lady Cats. So Ronnie, thanks for watching. 53-37. We'll take a 2-minute break, be back, put a cap on this one with stats, analysis, and get you ready for the guys' game. That's all coming up next after this 2-minute message on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Buddy, I'm not feeling too good after all this summer heat.
Yeah, me either. I think I'm about to blow a coil.
Let McCoy's Heating and Air give your unit a little TLC. Maintenance is the key to staying worry-free. Right now, schedule a one-time cleaning for only $90. Call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com.
McCoy's got us in great shape, unlike that guy.
Jackson's most trusted team of technicians. York and McCoy's Heating and Air.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. It was McNairy Central taking the girls' game. It's not 53-37. It was 9-9 after one, 22-18. McNairy after two, they led 36-30 after three. And as TCA just wore down, the final score is 53-37 for McNairy. Carly Shelton with 2 points. Brooklyn Ricks with 2. With 4, it's Anna Clayton, 2 buckets over 2. Carissa Moore, 5 points on 2 field goals. With 7, it was Lena Taylor, 2 field goals, 1 from long range, 2 of 2. With 14 points, it was Najira Wade. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 field goals in the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She should have 16 points in the ball game. And their leading scorer, Bailey Shelton, 17 points in the contest, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 field goals, 1 from long range, and 17 points for TCA. 14 field goals in the night, 4 from long range, 6 to 13 from Charity. Jenna Joyce with 1 point. Anna Sanders, 1 field goal, 2 of 4 for 4. Mallory Arnold, 2 field goals for 4. Annie Payne with 2 field goals, 3 field goals, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 7. Tori Robinson with 4 field goals, 2 of 2 from Cherry for 10. And Riley Hidrogo, 4 big field goals, all from long distance, all 1 from Cherry. She had 12 points as TCA drops the ball game 53-37. TCA goes to 0-2. And McNairy evens their record up at 1-1, Diamond Dave.
No doubt about it, Stan. Let's work in some quick hellos. Since we're at halftime, we'll come back after a break and set the stage for the guys' game. Justin Miller, we mentioned him earlier. Randy Queen is watching in Hermitage. Thanks for the nice compliment, Randy. Larry Vales, Gail Presley, Kara and Corey Hill, Glenn Hall. Meanwhile, it is Sheila Gillian watching tonight as well. Wayne and Peggy Parker, always watching from Mickey. Ronnie Roden says go Bobcats. Kristen Weavers says go Riley. Becca Drace, who played here. Becca's watching out in Montana. Angela Robertson, we appreciate you watching. Stella Vincent Vaughn. And also Jenny Lynn Payne says she's watching her gal down in Atlanta. Appreciate the broadcast. We appreciate you watching. And Brianna Davis says she's watching well tonight as well. So that's going to be some hellos for you. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back, set the stage for the guys' game. The unhappy final of the gals' game, 53-37. We'll come back with the Bobcats and the Lions about to claw one of them their way to victory. Stay with us. This is TCA Basketball on Worthy Road Studios, TCA Facebook page, and the BallGame Blitz.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory. Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not, shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They're experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Well, Diamond Dave, we're back here as the girls drop the opener, 53-37. Still, despite that, a nice performance out of TCA Lady Lions, giving it their all with only 6 players. Well, now it's time for the boys' game. McNairy Central came in the ball game. Comes in the ball game. They're 0-1. They took a pretty good beating by a very good Dyersburg ball club last night. This is the McNairy team that was 14-15 last year. And even with that losing record, Diamond, they were still district champions down in that district. So they're looking to, for some good things. They lost by 20, 64-44 to Dyersburg a couple of nights ago. These two teams met twice last year. They were both barn burners, 46-44 down at McNairy, and then 48-46 up here at the T-Dome. And was McNairy sweeping both games last year between these two teams. A couple of real barn burners.
Watch highlights of this tonight later at WBBJ2. I see Zach Jones, our good buddy over there. Talked to Zach twice today over at Channel 7, and he's over there. And you'll see highlights of this one later tonight on Channel 7. We're glad you're watching this one. See David Niven down to my left, Union coach. And, of course, his son, Zach, is a 6'6" sophomore on this team. Sam, what do you expect out of this Lion team tonight? Some of the kids just getting their basketball legs under them after a great year in football.
Well, it's going to be a while before they get their basketball legs underneath them, so to speak. That doesn't come overnight. You're going to see a team that's going to, from TCA, it's going to come out hustling. We're going to see a lot of bodies rotating in and out of this game, more than you will say later on in the year. But a team for TCA last year that was 22-8. Went to the region quarterfinals last year before dropping a tough game to FACS. And this is a team that's got some high expectations. We may not see them early, but it should pay dividends down the line with this TCA boys bunch.
You and I were at that FACS game that night. Some people didn't give us a shot. We had a shot,
no,
didn't we?
And how about it? Grandpa's in the house along with, is that Macy?
I think it's Macy down there, yeah.
Yep. Check in as the little general. The G-man Gabriel Lee will be playing tonight. Family sticks together in the Lee clan.
Yep, no doubt. Olivia, all the gang.
Savannah's getting her white coat.
All right, sure is.
You know, you talk about Dr. Smith. You know who one of the people who got to watch my shoulder surgery?
Savannah, yeah.
Savannah
sure
was
saw that.
On the shoulder. Easy for me to say, shoulder surgery, and I was privileged enough that
Dr.
Savannah
Smith did my
Savannah
wife's
was
surgery.
able to pray over me that day.
You know that? You and Miss Piggy have something in common. He did her shoulder
Really?
surgery. Yeah, sure did. One of the 5 operations she's had. That one's back here in Jackson.
Well, let's see. I've had 2. I guess you
Here's your
count heart
starters.
deals. Well, here are the starters. Let's take a look at them. It's going to be Cole. Whoops, wrong one.
Tanner Kirk.
Tanner Kirk. Also starting Ethan Johnston. Getting the start for McNairy is going to be number 15, Case Stone. Number 23, Kylan Allen, and number 24, Jabari Melton. Melton is one of their better players, if not their best. He did not play in the game against Dyersburg. And now, ladies and gentlemen, turn your attention to your right. Get out of your seats, get on your feet, and let's cheer on your TCA Lions as we bring you the starting lineup. It's number 0, 13.9 points a game last year, Braden Waller. Also starting with TCA, a junior, 12.5 last year, Caleb Williams. Caleb starting post, 8.7 points a game last year, number 14, Big Zach Niven. Getting the start for TCA tonight, a 5'9 junior, 2.3, Cooper Vales. And finally starting tonight for TCA, a 6'3 power forward, number 23, LT Lakai Tompkins. TCA under the direction of head coach Dexter Williams, assisted by Antoine Long, James Handy. McNairy Central under the direction of Coach Stacy Riley.
And assisted by Keith Green. Of course, Antoine and James Handy. James was here when I got here. He was up here talking to you. You were getting some inside scoop.
Well, me and James are going to have a little talk every once in a while. He keeps me grounded.
One of the great names in there, James Handy.
WC Handy.
Yeah. Walking in Memphis.
Yep.
Tompkins to jump it up here, stand against Mr. Melton. That's a good matchup.
That's going to be an interesting matchup. The dark blue with great numbers for McNairy Central. Look more like my high school's numbers. With the call of the game, here's Dave McCulley.
Thank you, Stan. And it's tipped around and controlled by McNairy in the backcourt. Skip Jones, Paul Hare, the other official. We never got his name. We apologize. Lions open up in a matchup zone. They have Niven out front guarding those long arms. Tall kid out there, 6'6", sophomore. Here's Waller guarding one of the guards out there. Now working between the circles will be Stone. TCA, really good defense here to open up this. As I say that, they allow right down the gut that time, Kirk, but he missed a little running leaner. TCA got lucky that time.
Yep.
Caleb Williams with it. Caleb the other way, block. Great block by Melton. Front court the other way. Now here's Vales taking that basketball.
A little acting there, but that's okay.
Williams the other way. Williams layup, yes.
Caleb Williams with his first points of the year, and TCA with the early lead.
It's a 2-0 game. Backcourt, Melton. Melton across the timeline, deep right from the student body, and Bales just picked his pocket, took it away from him. Good front court pass to Waller, lost it, gets it back, puts it up. No! He's fouled, he'll shoot 2.
Well, it doesn't look like they've only had about 4 practices underneath them.
You stole my thunder. I was about to say, man, it looks like they just picked right off where they were last year. Waller to the line.
Boy, though, you got to look at that Jabari Melton. He got up in the air to block that one block show.
Braden Waller, what a great year he had in football with those receptions. Good. Olivia's here, along with Macy and Miss Gehring's here as well. Waller up, good. 3-0, and he'll try to make it a 4-0 game, and he does just that. 4-zip. TCA opens up with the lead.
Our friend Dougal Butler checking in.
Back court, McNairy, front court.
Oh, nice pass.
Stone goes underneath to Melton, and he just let someone go right by him and said, I'll take it and lay it up and in. Jabari Melton.
He's going to be a load. You can already tell that.
Yeah, you sure can. 4-2. Good-looking player.
I bet he made a 40 play on their football team. If he didn't, he should have.
The Koopmeister down low to Tompkins. Tompkins powers it up underneath, and yes, got it to go.
Lakai Tompkins with the strong boy move there.
Didn't hesitate. That's Cooper Vales gave him a good lead-in pass that time.
I shouldn't say strong boy. He's just nothing. He's man.
Melton with it. Their guard running the show will be Stone. Stone drives in, threw it away. Actually, it goes off the leg of Cooper Vales. Yeah. Good collapse that time defensively by the Lions. It's a 6-2 game, 5:52 first. McNairy's ball. Inbound it will be Stone. Melton.
You think his nickname's Cold?
Could be. Stone Cold. Yeah, here's a shot up. That's an air ball by Melton. He and Allen, good-looking athletes. Melton just shot an air ball the other way. Niven, he can shoot that three. Back rim, no, though.
Follow your shot, young man.
Yep. Didn't follow his shot, and it would have come right back to him. Rebounds controlled by McNairy. Point court, Kurt, Captain Kurt. 6'2", 525. Deep left. Here's a three on its way. And no good by Stone. And he goes out of bounds. It's going to belong to TCA.
TCA played well here early. 5:18 to go in the opening quarter. 6-2 is our score, and we move into the front court.
Cooper gave that ball to Tompkins a moment ago. I couldn't help but think of how many times he gave it to him during the football season. A lot. Boy, didn't Vales have a great year, too.
Oh, had a great year. Really deserving of some postseason recognition, in my opinion.
I totally agree. Williams had the ball knocked away, and it's touched last by Allen. He thought he was going to cop a plea to the official, but to no avail. TCA inbound at side offensive court. Get into Vales in the backcourt. Under 5, first quarter. TCA leads 6-2. Gals lost by 16 a few minutes ago. Here's Niven with it to Williams. Williams jacks up the three way out there. Nope. And the rebound is controlled, though, by Tompkins. Lakai, LT, yes.
That's the move. Lakai Tompkins should dominate at. Lakai really shouldn't take a shot more than 4 or 5 feet out because he shouldn't have to.
8-2 the other way. Here's Niven bothering the shot and then coming up with a loose basketball off the glass. Boy, he really bothered that shot that time by Johnston.
TCA playing a lot bigger this year with Tompkins and Niven both in the starting lineup.
Now Tompkins does not listen to Stan and takes a long jump shot. It was out of his range, Stan. 8-2.
Somebody was chuckling on camera.
6-point game.
Daniel was amused by that.
Stone, yep. Daniel knew that as well as we did. Here's Melton.
You might want to get on that, young man.
Left free line extended now, driving in. Good defense by TCA. Ball knocked away, but coming right back to Johnston. Now Kirk.
Push.
He's fouled on the dribble. I think they're going to get Waller, I think.
It should be Waller's first. Paul Hare officiate. Haven't seen him in a while.
I don't think they did get on him, I think. Yep. Yeah, Paul's been around.
Been around for a while.
Dr. Smith is a UK fan, and Paul's a big UK fan. We're everywhere. The bounce pass to Melton. Right back to Stone. Stone. Ball knocked away, loose, down low, underneath. Wraparound shot, up, no good. And the board is cleaned off there by Tompkins. To Waller. What an athletic move by Waller. Waller would drive in, tried to dunk it, and missed it.
Got bothered there right at the end.
Sure did. 8-2 your score. The other way now, here's a shot up. It is there, and that's going to be Melton. Good dish off.
Melton's got all 4 McNairy points.
Well, Waller made a great move, though, not traveling back here near midcourt. Williams leans in for 14, bingo.
Williams has 4. Diamond, I don't know about you, but I'm sensing a little bit of chippiness in this game.
Yeah, a little bit. 10-4 your score. Williams almost stole that ball. Waller did a great job And now
nice
lost.
effort.
Oh, my goodness. Great effort. Just couldn't come out with it. He had Williams wide open up the court.
If he
I think he was looking at him and thought, if I can get it to him, he'll take it right in.
If he could have done that Larry Bird behind the back pass.
Waller's going to go out. The General's going to come in. Gabe Leap. It's a 10-4 game, 2:55.
So with the little General can be a gunslinger.
Sure can be.
Why do you think he got promoted up the ranks so quick?
It's a 6-point game, 2:55.
He's a General.
Yeah, I got it.
Promoted up the ranks.
I let it go by me. 10-4 your score. sometimes, you just let things drift right by you. You agree? 6-point game. Driving in will be Johnston. That ball knocked away. That's a good strip that time because Allen was on the right baseline.
And guess who knocked that ball out of bounds? The G-Man.
Yeah, the G-Man. Lord, I remember when he and his brother used to be behind us doing games up here. Here's a nice tip. Well, that ball was thrown in, and Kirk never came down with it, just tipped it in.
Fell asleep a little bit.
The Cats went that time, flat-footed, Ralph. It's a 10-6 game. This time, the Lions in the form of the Cats. 4-point game, 2:25 left in the first. Niven, deep right. The Journal, down low. Great pass, and no stop right now. They don't have an answer for Tompkins underneath.
I tell you, it's interesting watching him and Melton just battle underneath to establish some dominance. And right now, that dominant force is one Lakai Tompkins.
Athletically, probably Melton the better athlete in basketball, but Tompkins the more physical in basketball. Would you agree?
Oh, LT showed.
Well, he's
showing
athletic.
His chops.
But I'm just saying, though, Melton's more, and now driving underneath, getting open is Allen. Allen looked like he did a little talking that time.
Yeah.
12-8.
LT kind of took an elbow to the throat there a little bit.
4-point game, 1:43 left. Williams slowing things down. The bench, McNairy's chanting D up, D up. Williams drives in, leads it out here to Niven. Open three on its way. Got it.
Zach Niven, long range. Would.
Dad down to my left loves that. Outstanding coach over at Union. 15-8 your score.
Well, how rare is it for a college coach to see his son play high school basketball?
Yep, no doubt. 7-point game, a
nice
minute 12, and that's a good pass, but missing the layup, no good. Missing it back up again by Allen. He thought it was foul, no call.
There was no foul there.
Williams goes the other way. Williams, racehorse, up, no, but he's fouled and he'll shoot too.
Late explosion there towards the bucket. It's not going to be that many games before that's just an easy layup for Caleb.
Great crash. Craddock about to come in the game. Waller's going to come in as well. Antoine talking to Zach Niven over at the bench. Until the line is Caleb Williams. Really good free throw shooter. Has 4 tonight. Averaged 12 last year.
And you see his brother Cole on the bench with the
good
with the knee brace on.
Yep.
Well, his loss was felt in that last game, not having him available.
No doubt about it. He really developed into a fine player. The Craddock brothers up good. As I said during football, they were related to one of my student assistants, the lovely Claire Crash Craddock. 17-8. 56 seconds left in the first. And now we have a hand check. It's going to be called on Craddock. Great Craddock picks it up.
Yep, his first. The 5'11 junior.
Well, already a deep squad last year. Lots of people, but, you know, it actually looks like he's got another deep squad this year, doesn't he?
This is the first time we've seen these kids without shoulder pads and helmets on.
Exactly.
Got to relearn them all over again.
17-8. Driving in, nothing there. Newcomer in the game and driving in with that left hand. The shot is up and no good by Josh Sane. But McNairy comes up with it. Bank shot, no. And the rebound's controlled by the Journal.
Josh Sane. Sane is a big name from Bolivar basketball history.
Sure is, yep. Leave it out to Gabe Lee. The three on its way. Got it.
Gabriel Lee from long range.
That was a good look for him, too. He was trailing the play, and his teammate caught him in rhythm. He knocked it down.
Yeah. We called in the artillery, and Gabe Lee answered with a barrage.
Right court. Good-looking athlete here, Kurt.
Mama was pleased.
No doubt. Kurt drives in, a little Euro step, but missed the layup. Rebound by Williams. Unable to get the shot off within one. So far, so good if you're a Lion fan. It's a 20-8 game. Back after this 1-minute message for the second stanza after this on the TCA Basketball Network.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Oh, okay, Coach Foley. Oh, okay, good. Appreciate that. You're a good man.
You want it? And we're back. Getting ready to start the second quarter. TCA 20, McNairy 8. Scoring for McNairy, Kirk with 2, Allen with 2, Melton with 4 for TCA, Waller with 2, Caleb Williams with 6, Gabriel Lee with 3, Niven with 3, and Lakai Tompkins with 6.
Tawana Williams watching tonight. Kara Linton, Doodle Butler, you mentioned earlier. Carolyn Troxels watching up in God's country in Kentucky. Justin Miller, Melanie Wilburn, Stella Vaughn back with us as well. And here's a pass intended to go inside and knocked away by the very athletic play by Melton. We'll set the lineups. Niven guarding tightly here. Nowhere to go. Boy, great defense. That long arm span there that time cut off any thoughts that Stone may have had to go to the hoop.
Look at that wingspan Waller's got as well.
Yeah, sure does. It's Lee, Waller, Williams, Craddock, and who did I miss? Here's Lee coming up with that loose basketball. Waller, they give it to him down low, unable to go anywhere. Good pass out to Craddock. Craddock had Niven open but missed it. Craddock will drive in. Craddock, little scoop to the hoop, puts it up, no. And the rebound's controlled by McNairy.
That was a dipsy don't.
Yeah, that was not a good shot selection by the Crash that time. Now the other way, look at that play by Lee, knocking that ball loose and didn't foul. A proper no call.
Diamond Dave famous for the use of the dipsy do.
Yeah, I always like that. And now coming in the game for McNairy, reserve. That's going to be in the game. Stan Clark's in the game, and he'll replace.
Little guy.
Yeah, replace Stone. Yeah, they go a little smaller.
Darian Clark.
Lions playing the tough D. Craddock right in the face of his counterpart. Nowhere to go for Allen. Driving right baseline. TCA's defense has really been good, and the ball knocked out of bounds there by Craddock.
You know, we've said hello to a lot of the TCA fans. We'd like to welcome, I know there's a good chunk of folks from McNairy Central down in the Selmer area watching the game. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this free broadcast.
Yeah, we're
happy to present to you.
Yeah, nice comments from some of the folks down there too. Here's Kirk. I guess the Nashville Christian fans, they enjoyed the broadcast, even despite that we didn't, the fact that we lost. But nice comments from a lot of those folks. Allen, off balance three. Oh my goodness, he was open. Should have off balance stand and knocked it in anyway, didn't it?
And we just didn't get near him.
Yeah, sure did.
And we stepped up and challenged him. That shot's no good.
22-11, first points of the quarter. The Koopmeister. Cooper Vales drives in, bounces it to Tompkins. Tompkins moves in. Yes. Again, I repeat, they have no stop for him right now.
Unless I'm mistaken, that's 8 points on 4-4 shooting.
Yep. 22-11.
Well, check that. He's 4 or 5.
Yeah, I thought he missed maybe one shot. I wasn't for sure.
17-footer from the wing.
That's exactly right. The one you didn't want him to take.
Exactly.
Here's Allen.
That Daniel laughed about.
Yep.
Oh, nice step over defense.
He's doing a really good job on the baseline defense. Now here's a three. It's there. Can't leave Melton open either, can you?
Did a great job down on the low side, keeping up with the defense, but we left a wide open spot there.
24 or 22-14. Is that right? No, that's not right. It is right. That is right. 22-14. Thank you, Jay. A three. There. Gabe Lee.
Number 2.
General making his big sisters proud of him, isn't he?
Yep. Oh, he's got to show out in front of his sisters.
25-14.
He's going anything you can do, I can do better.
Here's the ball stolen. Coming up with it, Craddock. Craddock will drive the other way. Yes, I thought he might have been fouled on top of that.
Well, Craddock with the big bucket.
27-14. Lions by 13. Biggest lead of the game. Sandy led 20-8 at the end of one. Dexter wanted a turnover that time, didn't get it. Now here's a shot, 17-footer. No, went 18. Rebound control by Tompkins.
Out of control shot that was.
He really was. He was not in rhythm at all.
Saw his angle was not good.
27-14. A shot up this time by Cooper Vale is no good. TCA beats him with a loose basketball though. Craddock has it. Craddock looking for help. Craddock in trouble. Dishes out to Cooper. He'll settle things down. Dexter Williams for play instructions from the backcourt there.
Did you see Lecano open those hips way out wide?
Shot up by Craddock. No good. And the ball knocked away. Loose, still loose, still loose. Tompkins battling for it down there. And we've got a jump ball. No, a timeout. Timeout, McNairy. I didn't know that they really had possession, to be honest with you.
Stole my third. You're not supposed to call that when you don't have possession.
I totally agree. We'll take a quick 30. 27-14, 4:10 to the half. Stay with us. This is TCA Basketball.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We're back. Dave McCullough, Stan Gerard. Stan enjoying a little bit of a cheeseburger. I haven't delved into mine yet. We'll do that at halftime.
Cheeseburger.
That's right. 27-14. So far, so good if you're a Lion fan. You folks down at McNairy, I know you don't like that score, but there's a lot of time left, isn't it? Here's.
Tell you what, TCA does not look like a team going ahead. Less than 5 basketball practices underneath
no
them.
doubt, yeah. Working with it between the circles is Clark. And now we've got
reach there.
Too much contact by Craddock.
That's his second.
Williams will come in and get him, I would think. That's the case.
You know, it's hard to remember. They keep resetting the fouls after every quarter. That's going to take hard to get used to.
It is, yes. I've been at Bethel 13 years after 18 at Lambeth, 12 years with a new arena, and I haven't got used to the scoreboard on what's a team foul and individual foul yet. 27-14. Oh, that's a nice dipsy-do move, and Stan Allen somehow got behind everybody and laid it up and in.
Tell you what, just part of the Red Seas. 7
in the game. Wilbur Lane, our good buddy, Dr. Lane is watching. Hello, Wilbur. Lee, can it be 3? No. He hit 2 in a row, wide open that time, but it's get it off the front rim a little bit.
That baseline 3 is the hardest shot in basketball.
It really is, unless you're named Larry Bird. 27-17.
And it's a three-point shooting contest with $1 million on the line.
Yeah, that's right.
And you don't bother to take off your warm-up jacket.
You seen that video where in that three-point shot contest, the money ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walks into the locker room, goes, "Who's going to finish second?"
I get amused at some of the things you watch sometimes where the players say what a smack talker was. And one guy said he told me what he was going to do and he did it. 27-16.
It ain't bragging if you do it and you back it up.
No doubt about it. Niven deep right. Waller, free throw line extended. And tries to go into the top. Great save by LT. Here's a shot up by Williams, no good. Niven, hustle. Comes up with it.
Another great save.
That's a great save by Niven and Williams. Niven's length let him get to that basketball, tip it toward midcourt as you saw it. And now Williams with it. The Lions have new life. Niven, left. That's again a three-point shot attempt, no good.
Fading away into the corner.
That is a tough shot. 27-16, 2:42. Long three. That's a brick, hit glass, nothing else that time by Allen. And coming down with it, TCA. Front court, Williams, right free throw line extended, no. And the ball goes to a couple sets of hands, and McNairy has it.
It definitely wasn't a mighty shot, was it?
And Coach Riley's going to go to the bench. He's going to get 3 guys,
He's not
4 guys back
5
in.
guys.
5 guys. Shot up, it's there by Melton. I think I'd probably leave Melton out there if I was coach. He knows more than I know. Would you, Stan?
Yeah. Melton got the a district title for McNairy for the first one in several years, and they were a sub-500 record last year.
Yeah, now here's Clark with a silly foul out near midcourt. Yeah, I think I would. Now he knows his team better than I do, and I think I'd leave Melton out there, Coach, if I was you, but do what you want to. It helps TCA if he goes out. Nothing against the other kids. In the ball game will be Price. Back in two will be Stone. Also back in the starter Johnston. They have the lefty in there that played sparingly earlier, Shane. And I missed one guy. That's going to be Kirk. Captain Kirk's back out there. 27-19, a minute 45.
Formerly the Admiral.
That's right. Here's the ball knocked away, stolen. Down the other way. Here's the layup, and missed it. Cooper Bales bothered him just enough, and Shane missed the layup.
Spent more time watching Cooper than he did the rim.
He really did. I think that caused him to have a lack of focus when he went up with it.
You got to put certain things out of your mind.
A little touch pass by Williams that time to Niven. Here's Waller driving in. It's going to count and a foul.
Waller with his first bucket, he's got 4. He's going to go to the line and add some harm.
That's a patented move we remember from last year with Waller. Remember how he'd get that baseline, just fearlessly drive in, Stan?
And that's hard to defend him. You know, we always talk about the leaping ability. You can never forget the leaping ability of Waller. Remember that 4th and 14 catch to keep the game alive as he misses the free throw. I've never seen a football player get higher in the air than he did to bring in that pass.
Near midfield, no doubt about it. Kept that drive alive, went on down and scored. I thought that was the coach of the year. Now here's a walk. It's going to be a call on Johnston. Paul here with a call.
That was the play of the year for TCA, I would think.
He made a couple of catches in the end zone that were phenomenal, but that's the highlight film of highlight film.
Those are the catches you dream about
and
making.
You had to be there to understand what we're saying, because there's no way a human should have caught that ball.
No, and that game is on. Look at Lakai.
Johnston, 8-footer, or excuse me, LT, yes.
5 of 6. And Johnston. You go back and watch that game on the TCA Facebook page. Just scroll back to the date and he'll be there.
31-19. All set up by that center, Daniel Cashin. 31-19.
Whoa, look at that.
Ball knocked away, stolen. The General has it. Gabe Lee, yes!
Gabriel Lee got the bucket, but that was all set up by the in-your-face, no-touch defense of Caleb Williams. Papa's got to be proud of that defensive effort on that play.
Here's the ball knocked away by Lee. Coming up with it, though, and now here's a foul.
Touch foul.
Dexter saying that. Come on, guys. Not much of a foul, but Dexter looked at his player first, then he looked at ball hair a little bit.
And LT giving the stink eye one of those McNairy players.
33-19. Justin Miller tuned in. 14.7 seconds left in the half. It's a 33-19 game.
I see Dave McCulley's watching. I've heard of that guy.
Yep. I think I know him a little bit too. Now here's what did they call, Stan? Was that 5 seconds? 5-second count. My goodness. The skipper with the call. 4.5 seconds with Jay. I agree with Jay. Here's Williams with it. 11 seconds. Williams in the corner. Open 3 by Lee. Nope. Rebound control. The guy scored that time by Kirk. And now we got a foul. No, it's a ball just knocked out of bounds. Lucky there wasn't a foul on Williams. Ball was already out of bounds.
I don't think he fouled him anyway. I think he was far enough away from.
Think so?
But yeah, he looked at, Stone looked down there. Hey, give me a whistle here.
Inbounds pass. Here's a shot. Boy, that thing almost went in. Great effort, but to no avail. We're at halftime. Your score: TCA 33, McNairy Central 19. We'll take a 2-minute break. Be back with halftime after this on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Well, the TCA Lions coming out on fire to start this ball game. They lead at the half 33-19 over the Bobcats of McNairy Central. 22-14 USJ leads over McKenzie in that ball game. Let's take a look at our first half stats. We're going to talk to girls coach Matt Coble first for McNairy Central. 7 field goals, 2 from long range, 0 from Charity for McNairy Central, and they're 19 points. Tanner Kirk with 1 field goal for 2. Kylan Allen, 3 field goals, 1 from long range for 7. And Jabari Melton, 10 points on 4 field goals, 2 from long range. 8 in the first, 11 in the second for their 19 points. For TCA, Drake Craddock, 1 field goal for 2 points. Incidentally, TCA 13 field goals, 3 from long range, 4 or 5 from Charity, 20 in the first, 13 in the second for their 33. It was Drake Craddock with 1 field goal for 2. Zach Niven, 1 field goal for 3. Braden Waller, 1 field goal, 2 of 3 for 4 points. It is Caleb Williams, 2 field goals, 2 of 2 from Cherry for 6. The G-man, Gabriel Lee off the bench, 3 field goals, 2 from long range for 8. And TCA dominating the middle, dominating the paint. He's LT, he's Lakai Tompkins. He had 5 field goals on 5 of 6 shooting for 10 points to lead TCA in your score at the half. TCA 33 and McNairy Central 19. I'm now joined by the head coach of the TCA Lady Lions, Matt Coble. Coach, you started the season on Monday, a little lackluster in the first half, but your girls fought back and made it a ball game, dropped a 9-point decision to a good Chester County team, and then you battled hard tonight, had the lead for a while, and fought till the bitter end before dropping the decision tonight to McNairy Central. I guess the first question right off the bat, 2 words, Tori Robinson.
I mean, I think she's okay because Kevin said she could go and play. I mean, she's got a little ankle sprain. We have to work that out. But, gosh, you got to credit those guts to go out there and play on that. You know, that's her. That's all of them. Every one of them came out there to play. They gave me everything they had, which was I told them in the locker room, we're going to get better. I mean, we're not only do we have small numbers, but we're young and lots of experience that's getting thrown at them to them on the fly like that. So,
a lot of experience, but a lot of that's experience at the middle school level.
Right. No, I don't have any experience. That's the thing on the high school level, and there's none. And so, you know, we're learning that too. You know, you're learning what you can do and when you can do it and how you can do it. And a lot of things that worked in middle school don't work anymore.
Yep.
And proud of the girls for playing hard. Not happy about the loss, but I am proud of the girls for how they fight. And if they're going to fight like that, we're going to get better, and we're going to win some games at the end of the year.
We're going to talk about several girls. I'm going to start off with Mallory Arnold. Didn't get to see, obviously, the first game. Yeah, I know Mallory's a work in progress. We're expecting great things out of her in the years to come, but asking her to do maybe above her ability. Now, I thought she played, even though she only had 4 points, the ball in defense, I thought she played well, blocked shots, got some rebounds, got in there and contested things, was willing to mix it up, and she didn't let her thin size, she did not let McNairy push them around, because that was obviously part of their game plan, to come around and push TCA around and out physical
right,
in that ball game.
And everybody's going to try to do that for us, because of what our numbers is. Let's play physical and make them tired and tough. But Mallory is growing up in a hurry. She actually the last 2 seasons has been had some kind of injury and hasn't got to play a full season, even in middle school. So Mallory's growing up really fast. Exciting. It's exciting what we know that she's capable of and going to do in the next few years. But exciting to watch. I mean, she's growing up faster than she should have to, but she's doing a great job doing that.
She needs to come over to my house and get on my weight gain program. that would help her. And I tell you what, take a file and put that to her elbows. When she gets those rebounds, get those elbows out a little bit. Learn her to get those elbows out and do a little dance, and nobody's going to want to be around her.
Yeah, Mallory's becoming best friends with our pad down there, so, let's get work. And now we got a couple guys coming, and football's over. We got some consistency in that, too, so, that helps, is having some people to practice against.
Yeah. Talk about Riley Hidrogo, the sophomore. Came in. She had a few turnovers in the first game. She did a better job tonight of managing her turnovers. But, obviously I was very impressed with her 4 3-point shots, which, we're going to need and then some. But, man, she was in the grill of the girl all night long.
Yeah, Riley, Riley's thrust into a point guard spot where, last year she got some minutes, but she was never having to run point guard because we had, lots of girls that would run that. So that's a tough position to play because you got to know what everybody's doing all the time. And so, balls in your hands to take care of and make decisions.
I think being able to put Riley at the point guard and what she's done tonight, I think that's a tribute to all the training she's done. I've seen her 2-3 years at the middle school level, now her second year of varsity, and she's constantly in the gym. She's constantly training for basketball somewhere. That hard work's starting to pay off.
Right, she wants it and wants to work hard. You can see her talking to Coach K over there, and I can imagine the kind of going through the game. She does care and wants to do it.
And she's just, expect big things out of her. When we've seen what she can do on the 3-point line. Get her a little more consistent on that, and mix in a little driving ability with that. She's going to be a dangerous individual that other teams are going to have to pay to. But you look at Tori Robinson and Annie Payne, Anna Sanders, all contributed in big ways this ballgame, and they all did. I guess for me, the best way to describe it, how smoothly they contributed.
Yeah,
it didn't look like great. It looked like they belonged out there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like most teams, you get to kind of work a couple minutes as a sophomore. Then in junior and senior, you're really ready to contribute. But they're having to get into the fire and into the moment right now. There's no building up, So we're going to take some of those lumps of learning all that. So that's something we're kind of learning on the go. But yes, we're better than we were 2 weeks ago for sure.
We'll see you Monday night in Union City. Let's go get those Golden Twisty girls.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Stave. I said Stave.
Well, one day maybe.
I got both of y'all right.
One day I'll be here as long as Dave has been here. He is my paw, though.
Thank you, Stan.
Okay. That's Matt Coble, the coach of the TCA Lady Lions. We're getting here for a second half action. TCA leading 33-19 as Diamond Dave is rung out. For those of you who are going to get here late and looking for some autographs, Diamond Dave is out of 8x10 glossies.
That's a 5x7 put back, though. We'll bring those next time.
Yep.
33-19, 14-point game. It's the Lions leading the game. Here at the break. Right away. We'll set the lineups here for you. the blue and white clad Bobcats out of Selmer, out of McNairy Central.
I like those uniforms.
I do too. Melton with it. And the ball taken away. Waller will go in. Let's see if he'll dunk it. He does.
Yep. Pretty easy for Braden Waller. You know, as one of the papers put him as one of the top 30 players to look for in West Tennessee. I would say he's more like one of the top 10 or 15 players to look at.
I agree with you. There's
he's
a step
much better
back
than the top 30.
Long two that time by Stone, no good. And the Lions have broke it open to a 17-point lead and can make it more. Williams up, no good. And they fight for the rebound, and Melton has it. The Lions, it's Vales, Niven, Waller, Williams, and Tompkins.
If you notice that last rebound attempt, Niven pulled back when he realized he wasn't going to get it, so he wouldn't get called for the over and back.
Good
Smart
point.
play.
Yeah. Here's another steal. This is Caleb. Williams will drive in. He'll go in and just lay it up and in.
Caleb did. Boy, I wish we had replays so you could see that. The way he just kind of backflipped that thing in there was spectacular.
Has 8 in the game. Michael George watching tonight.
We're going to get Jay experimenting with that every once in a while.
Yeah, Gary McCann tuned in. TCA's got control of the game right now. Let's just see if they can keep that kind of control. 37-19.
It was USJ leading 20-14 over McKenzie early in that ball game down the road.
Who won the girls' game? Do you know?
I do not know.
McKenzie has 2 really superstars. One just signed with Middle Tennessee State. The other's a senior that may go to Bethel, we're told, but we'll wait and see. But, of course, USJ's loaded again this year. Here's a drive up, no good. We got a push-off foul on TCA into the line. It's going to be Stone.
I broadcast a McKenzie girls game during the Dynamix tournament last year against Middle Tennessee Christian. It went down to the buzzer against the team that finished second in the state in our league. Boy, that was a great ball game. And they're still loaded.
They lost. McKenzie lost a couple of key players, but they've got a couple of kids. Reynolds is one of them, and I forget the other kid's name that just signed with Middle, but she's really good. Free throw up by Stone. Bingo.
His first points of the night.
Stone Cold Case Stone. Here's the next one up. It is there.
Stone Cold.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. We'll get one.
Just give me one.
Give you one.
Just one.
The Coles have sent us cookies. The 37-21 game. Trying to broadcast and give Stan these cookies at the same time. Here's cookies for the Cashins. Now they said give them to you guys. So enjoy. 37-21.
Nice defense there by Cooper Vales knocking that ball out of bounds. Cooper, you don't think of him as much of a leaper, but Cooper's got some magic in them shoes.
He really does. Kara Linton says, good job, Caleb, and it was, Kara. 37-21, 16-point game. They're led by as many as 18, TCA. Looking back, Stan, TCA has never trailed in this game. It was a 4-0, 4-2, 6-2, 20-8 lead at the end of one, 33-19 at the break.
It still may get close, but remember, we played them twice last year. Both were 2-point losses.
Yeah.
And both of those, the game was in the low 40s.
Stone with it. Deep right, 3, there. You called it. Johnston knocked it in. This thing is far from over.
Johnston, the starter, that's his first points of the game.
It's been 5 unanswered now to cut this lead down to 37-24.
It was the Allen and Melton show in the first half for McNairy.
Now, Niven had it, tried to go underneath to the cutting Williams, deflected out of bounds. And little Sis right behind him picked that ball up and threw it to Paul Hare. 37-24, 13-point game. 5:29 in the third. Cooper Vales bounce past Williams. Caleb, right free throw line extended out there. He's knocking the hands of Allen off of him.
Get away from me.
Niven. Try to cut him through again to find something. Now they go underneath the Niven and short-armed it. Cooper found him.
Play, though.
Yep. And now Waller steals that basketball. Waller punches in front court Williams. Caleb jacks up the 3. In and out. Tough break. Rebound by Melton.
I want to see more of those backdoor plays of Niven because that's wide open.
Yeah, Johnston the other way. Johnston will put it up and no good. He's going to be fouled. He's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Williams will pick up the foul.
Stan, this was a 37-19 game. Now it's 37-24. They can cut into the lead even more with these free throws.
Got a little secret for you, Diamond. We get that ball down low in the LT, we might extend that lead back out.
Yep, haven't done it here in this quarter thus far, and he really hurt them in the first half. LT did. I had him with 10. Is that what you had him with?
Time in scoring concurs.
Free throw there by Johnston. He has 4. And that's a 37-25 game. They inch closer, McNairy does. Again, it rolls and rolls and rolls and drops. 5 in a game for Johnston. It's a 37-26 game. They've cut it down to 11. Big possession here. Williams front court. Williams with Niven. Deep left 3. No good. Rebound though by Lee, who's back in the game. Gabe to Waller, back to Lee. Cooper Vale is getting the rest right now. Niven, another 3. Good. The kid can shoot it. Got a great looking shot, doesn't he, Stan?
Nice job moving the ball around, inside out and around the horn. Niven pops open, gets the quick J.
That's a big bucket, too, for TCA.
Yeah.
All the momentum has shifted over to McNairy. Almost a push off there that time. Now they'll drive in. McNairy will. Front rim, no. Rebound control, and now we get a foul, I think, on TCA. A little bit of acting job, but I think it's the right call, as the guy that was fouled was Kurt.
I may agree with Lakai, but again, who might not agree with Mr. Tompkins?
40-26 your score. 14-point game with 4:06. So it's not Tuesday night. We're in Union City Monday night, you and Jay tell me.
It's Monday Madness.
Inbounds pass, Melton, too easy. They got it right to him in a good spot. He just turned and knocked it in off the glass from about 6 or 7 feet.
What they used to say? High off the glass.
Yeah. 40-28. Game a long way from over. Williams with it. Williams drives in. He's been ridden too hard. He and Allen have their own little one-on-one game going, don't they?
Colin Allen thinks that Caleb Williams is his own little pony.
Yeah, Caleb talking to him. They got a little smack talking going right now. Working with it. Water trying to inbound it. Gets it in the backcourt here to Williams in front of the McNairy bench. Coach Riley up, directing defensive traffic. Dexter has been up just about the entire game. Waller, deep left 3 on its way. In and out, tough break. Rebound control by Allen. McNairy has it down by 12 with 3:23 left. Trace Robertson's in the house. Fine golfer from Union. Out between the circles will be Stone. Stone, ball knocked away. LT has it. Now, it looked, probably should have been a foul call. Not on LT, but after he came up with the basketball, they impeded his progress up the court.
Well, he wanted to go straight to the hoop.
Lee, a deep 3. Rebounds controlled by Kirk.
But Lakai wisely pulled back on the play.
Bobcats have it, down by 12. 3 minutes left in the third. Quickly played third quarter. Driving in, wide open. Not much defense there that time as Kurt laid it up and in.
It's only his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, 4 in the game. 40-30. They've cut it from 18 down to 10. They go for the steal, don't get it, and that's what you got to do, Stan. You called it. LT's got to get the ball down there.
Wiley Coyote, super genius.
42-30. Yeah, that was on the suitcase, wasn't it?
Yep.
Working with it now.
I need to get Wiley Coyote sticker for my broadcast bag.
Stone. Ball knocked away. Look at Niven. Go get that basketball. Niven will go the other way. The big guy missed the layup, though. Followed up and in by Braden Waller.
That's why, folks, you never give up. Star players got it going down. Follow, follow, follow. He gets the garbage easy layup for the deuce.
Helen Wilkerson will tune in, and she watches Waller steal the basketball. He'll lay it in this time.
And with that, McNairy Central wants, needs, and gets a timeout. And we're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, Halen, my contact's no longer with me, but my surgery has been great until tonight. It's Halen Wilkerson. Halen, and just joined us on Facebook, Stan, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Well, from 18, they got it down to 10. Now TCA's got it back to 16. Halen had a really great year, too, didn't he?
Well, you can't say enough about the job that really all the kids did.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And this year, and Daniel can't hear me at this time, but when you get right down to it, it starts with the offensive and defensive lines.
Oh, no doubt. It starts right there, no doubt. Chrissy Lott just said hello to us, the Lott shot. She's right below us talking to some TCA fans. 46-30, 16-point game. Stella Vaughn back with us as well.
Stella.
So appreciate all those folks watching tonight. We've had a really nice audience tonight for it to be our first basketball game. There's Melinda Chapman in the house. She and Tommy here.
And welcome to all the folks from Selma watching in tonight as well.
16-point game, ball inbounded.
Got away from him too.
Johnson, yep, look at the bench over there. And now we got a foul on TCA, a blocking foul. I think that's a proper call.
Yeah, he got a little behind there, and they kind of leaned into it. If he'd been about a half step forward there, he would have been able to use that sideline much more to his advantage.
It's a 46-30 game. A minute 50 left. Backcourt, Allen across the timeline, guarded by Williams. Williams is a good defender. He's got quick feet, quick hands. 16-point game. Driving in is Johnston. He dishes off to his teammate. 15-footer by Kirk. No. And the rebound's controlled by the Lions. Floating to the bucket. Gonna be a charge. They wipe it off.
Oh, no.
Dexter not happy with Paul Hare's call.
He was leaning back before the contact ever occurred.
Dexter, he doesn't say a lot, but he's pretty animated over there at times. And he was not happy about that call. He had a really good angle at it, too.
Yeah. Had a good angle up here.
And Carson Dooley's going to come in the game, I think, momentarily for TCA. 16-point game. Saw his dad, Brother Dooley, here. Kurt the other way. Gets it back from his teammate. He walked, got away with it.
Yeah. Had a nice chat with Brother Dooley at a middle school game last week.
Between the circles.
At the St. Mary's game.
They go to Melton. Thought about the three. Very athletic one. No, missed a shot. You feel like he could do that a lot, Stan, but he hasn't really driven to the bucket a lot, and then blew that one, and the Lions get a break. Craddock the other way. Craddock with a layup, no good. Tompkins cleans house and lays it up and in.
Lakai Tompkins with 14.
He has had his way in the paint. Only one missed thus far, is that right?
And that was from 17 feet out.
Yeah. Now they throw it away. Bad pass by
Good
Plunk.
hands by somebody in the stands.
Ryder Plunk threw that one away.
Is that that's not who I thought it was.
48-30. Mount, this matches the biggest lead that Gail says Dexter's facial expression says it all. Yeah, that's right. Williams drives in, little floater. Nope. Tompkins back up. No. Rebound back up. Tompkins. Foul. Well, that was only his second miss of the night, but he's going to go to the line. LT is and shoot 2 free throws. And Stan, again, I echo what you said earlier. It doesn't look like the football legs have had any ill effect on now the basketball legs, does it?
2 words describe what Tompkins did down there. Strong move. He went up with authority.
No doubt. A chance to give TCA their biggest lead. Nope. Gonna try again. 48-30.
You notice the cheerleaders are in new outfits. I like those new uniforms.
Yeah, I like those too. The black.
Had the flags on the back of them.
Yeah, the black outfits.
That's a good looking outfit.
I still have my cowbell in my office.
It's in the back of my car.
48-30. Good. Well, see, I can take it to Bethel and people think it's a Bethel cowbell. Well, it's actually a TCA cowbell.
Paint a little B on one side and a T on the other.
49-30. I have some TCA memorabilia in my office. Still ball stolen. Tompkins, great midcourt pass to Craddock. Up, layup there.
Craddock with his second bucket of the night.
You feel like TCA is on the verge of blowing this thing wide open. Long three up, no good this time by McMahon, Tucker McMahon, who's in the game. 2 seconds, 1 second, shot put up, hits the side of the rim by Craddock, and we're at the end of 3. Well, TCA led by 14 at the break. They've extended it now to 21. 51-30 at the end of 3. All TCA thus far. Can they keep it up? We'll find out after this 60-second message on the TCA Basketball Network.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. it's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right with 11 locations across West Tennessee is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Buddy, I'm not feeling too good after all this summer heat.
Yeah, me either. I think I'm about to blow a coil.
Let McCoy's Heating and Air give your unit a little TLC. Maintenance is the key to staying worry-free. Right now, schedule a one-time cleaning for only $90. Call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com.
McCoy's got us in great shape, unlike that guy.
Jackson's most trusted team of technicians. York and McCoy's Heating and Air.
Diamond Dave, we talked about Gail Presley saying Dexter's a facial expression says it all. Dexter actually learned those from Gail, and those are the exact same facial expressions that Gail gives to Justin Miller.
All right. I know Gail keeps Justin straight, doesn't she? 51-30, 21-point game.
He's almost like they're brother and sister or something.
Dooley, Williams, Craddock, Lee, long three. Got it. Barely twickle the twine.
Hey, if you're going to leave him open, nobody within 10 feet of him, shoot it.
I understand with the 11 in the game. Is that right?
Gabriel Lee has 11 time in scoring thirds.
54-30. All TCA.
That's a push
now,
off.
Offensive
Proper
foul.
call.
Proper call.
Use the forearm. There was contact there, but he used the forearm to gain separation, and that's supposed to be a foundation. That's a move you see constantly in the girls' game, but very rarely called.
You know, Stan, I'm not surprised TCA's winning, but coming back from football, and with the likes of Allen and Melton for McNairy, I'm a little surprised by the margin right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
54-30. Williams, punch pass. Dooley, cut off. Out to Caleb. He'll put up the three. No. LT had a hand on it. Now it's bounced off his head by one of the McNairy folks. And the Bobcats have it. Now front court. Working with it now will be Sane.
That's a nice pass.
Grace pass. Sane found his teammate that time. Wide open was Price.
That was really sweet.
The Price is right. 54-32.
Oh, the Price is wrong, Bob.
Yeah.
Bam.
Man. Yeah, McMahon. It's foul. Or is called for the foul. 54-32.
Yeah, I'm starting to get into mid-season basketball.
Yeah, already. It's scary. 54-30, 24-point game. Under 7 minutes. Lee another three. This time, no. Rebound is fought for and controlled by McNairy. Bobcats have it. Shot up, good.
That was
Clark got it.
Clark got it. I wish we had replay. The body movement by LT going back down the court, the way he shifted his body, retreating down the court was spectacular.
Dooley, open three. Dooley, yes.
That was Carson Dooley.
Good looking shot by Carson. Mom and Dad have to love that.
See, I put that emphasis on the Dooley.
54-34. You don't hang down your head, Tom Dooley, on that one, do you?
That's good.
Working with it now will be McNairy, and the ball out of bounds.
No, he's looking pretty good for actually playing a guitar in the Andy Griffin or a banjo in the Andy Griffin show.
Yeah. Kevin Hansen behind the bench over there. Boy, he did a good job getting Torrey back in the game, that girls' game, didn't he? 23-point game, 6 minutes, 3 seconds left.
Gail Presley, somebody has to keep Justin Miller on his toes.
Well, no one any better than Gail.
He is the field wizard.
Cooper Vale's back in the game, the Coop Meister. Mom and Dad right below us here. Cooper.
Oh, center screen.
Drives in. A little stutter dribble on the corner again to Dooley. No good this time. Tompkins looked like he took one right in the midsection there in the stomach.
He took a little elbow shot.
Yep. Behind the back. Nice play by Allen. In the corner to his open teammate. The three is up. No good. Goaltending on Tompkins.
Oh, well. I'd have to see it again. Now, who are we crediting that to?
That was McMahon, I believe, wasn't it? 20 that shot it? I think so.
Jim?
No, not Jim McMahon. 57-37. Did Jim pass away? McMahon?
No.
Is Hill on?
Yeah, one of the other Chicago Bears, Steve McMichael's in really bad shape.
Yep.
ALS has got.
Well, we lost Butkus and we lost 57-37, 20-point game with 5:31 left here. Now the officials converge and we get a foul on, I think they get 12.
Lost Butkus. Strange enough, that's the only game they've won this year, I believe, is the night.
I think you're right, yeah.
Because they want Butkus to come back from the grave and beat him up.
Yep, 20-point game. Technical foul, Jay tells us. They get Clark on the technical too, Jay? Yeah.
No, Diamond, didn't I tell you I thought this game might be getting a little chippy?
Yeah, Clark's not real happy. He pounds the bench over there, the padded chair, I should say. And to the line is Gabe Lee. Up, good.
No,
he can shoot, can he?
Oh, yeah, 11, that's 12 points for Gabriel. You know what I'm going to do, and these seats are very comfortable. One of these days, I'm going to sneak down there and get 3 of those padded seats and bring them up here.
Yeah, you're right. 58-37. I have one of those little pads out in my car. I always forget to bring it in.
Yeah, he sunk both of them, didn't he, there?
No, he missed that one.
Missed the second.
Rimmed out, stayed out. 58-37. Line's about to go to 1-0 in the season.
This does my behind a lot better than the bar stool in the press box.
Yeah, that thing does get a little rough, doesn't it? And now driving in is Craddock. And the ball tipped from the backside, but we got a foul.
I still think I'm going to get me a padded bar stool for next year with a swivel top.
58-37.
That's for broadcasting, not for drinking, by the way.
Make sure it's got legs on it, not the wheels. Those things at Bethel almost roll out of them sometimes. And to the line will be.
Can you imagine if you were near the stairs there and didn't know it and just went like some tumbling dice?
Well, one of the biggest stories in press boxes in West Tennessee, shot up by great Craddock, no good, is the fact that no one's fallen in all the years at that press box up there. Those are the steepest, smallest steps you'll ever see.
Well,
missed them both.
Problem is you got goats working for it, can climb them.
Here's a shot put up, no good. And the ball goes to go off Dooley, proper call.
The question is, they're building that new football stadium down there, at JCM. Has anybody contacted a member of the broadcast media to help them with the design of the press box yet?
If they did, it would be the first time in the history of press boxes.
Yeah.
No one ever converges and talks to the media about it.
Peabody's is pretty good.
It is good. Down low. Nowhere to go now, driving left baseline. Sane, too easy. Yep. Sane got the little floater to go from only about 5 or 6 feet.
And actually, if it wasn't such a tough neighborhood to beat up, the Crump Stadium press box was designed well.
Yep. 58-39. You talk about a lot of history in that old field.
Although it's not the same without looking like Crump Stadium.
First college game I ever went to. I'll tell you about it. Here's a shot put up, no good. By Williams. First game I ever went to was Mississippi State and Memphis. The Cowbells drove me nuts. Here's a shot put up, no good. We got charged. It's going to be charged this time on. They're going to get the drive on Allen.
Cooper Vales takes the charge.
You talk about Cooper, and we talked about Carden earlier. The Vales kids, not only talented, but they're about as hard-nosed and tough as you'll see any basketball or football players, won't they?
And we got Campbell on the bench, and then there's another Vales at St. Mary's waiting in the wings.
How about that? 58-39.
Another young lady.
TCA's pretty well had control of this thing since halftime. They led 33-19. Actually, since the first quarter, they led 20-8.
They made that one rally.
Yep, got it within 10, but no closer. Yep. So the Lions are going to open up at 1-0 and go to Union City. Tough place to play Monday night.
Yep. That's a long walk from the parking lot, too, up a couple of flights of steps.
It is a long way.
We're going to go a little early so I can get a little bit closer, too.
Allen, well, you're just 21 feet from the door here.
Well, it's not going to count for
That's
Monday.
a new parking area there for the handicap.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. What was the guy's line? The crippled guy and his
crippled
dad.
guy is dead.
58-39. I'll never live that down the rest of my life. Ball knocked away and it goes off Bales. Proper call. It's going to be McNairy's ball. Yeah, where was it? Were we that night?
That was at FACS.
FACS. Jay gets up there.
Security guard.
Yeah, tells Tells Jay, says, well, your guys are already here. The cripple guy and his dad. 58-39.
The guy was really nice to us, though. But
I'd rather for him to send the two cripple guys. Ball knocked away, coming up with it. Waller, Williams. Well, Williams, step back three. Here it goes. Nope. Tipped up, almost tipped in that time by Gabe Lee.
Gabe Lee went to work.
He did. He jumped high that time. Waller with it. Down to 3.5 left in the game, folks. I think Dexter's going to clear the bench here in a minute.
Yep.
Wide open, Craddock. His three, no.
Yeah, we've missed some threes, but they've not been bad misses.
Oh,
Dave.
no. And here's Campbell Bales coming in the game. He'll replace big brother Cooper.
Soup is in there. Is it chicken noodle? Tomato?
Or tomato, yeah. 58-39.
Green basil, maybe?
Had some basil the other day from a restaurant that's not one of our sponsors. It's pretty good.
How about that stuff you dip sandwiches in?
58-39. McNairy. We got a foul down low or a walk? What was it? Foul. Good crowd in here for it. Though a lot of them have headed the house. Saw Jerry leave a moment ago, Jerry Lott, but nice crowd stand. It was a late arriving crowd. You and I were a little worried in the pregame.
Yeah, but they come around, they've stayed.
That's 6 o'clock start, though. That's pretty tough for people to get off work and get over here.
Well, I'll tell you what was really bizarre in my hometown of Evansville during the football season. All the football games mandated by the conference started at 6:30. Dumb, and dumber.
Not real smart.
To accommodate two teams in another time zone.
Look at Waller. You would think TCA was down big instead of being up big. He almost stole that basketball. Waller's athleticism, I don't know that we probably have given that enough pub at times, but boy, he's really a good athlete, isn't he?
Have Waller and Williams left the court?
A couple of times, yeah.
Not much.
Not much, though. Backdoor pass, stolen. Williams, a 3-on-1. Williams, little floater to Waller and knocked out of there. Gets it right back, though, and lays it up and in. My goodness.
That's the way Dexter drew it up in the playbook.
Yep, said, son, I want you to go down, almost lose it, throw a bad pass, but get it right back.
Get the rebound.
60-39. Ball knocked away. TCA's defense has been great. Now TCA turns right around, throws it away.
Yeah. That was a guy popped it from behind.
Yeah, Frank Clappett. I don't know if we ever really had possession. Down underneath, reverse layup, no. McNairy has it. There's Plunk with it. It's fouled.
You look at a couple of cheerleaders down there, they're about arguing with the referees.
Yeah,
come on, why did you call that?
They get into it with them a little bit, aren't they?
I like them that don't just sit there and blindly cheer. They get into the ball game. I like that.
Both sets of cheerleaders have been in the game all night. Plunk to the line. Nope.
That is Ryder Plunk, not Bobby Plump, by the way.
Reed Williamson's going to come in the game, and was that from Hoosiers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bobby Plump is a real person.
Yep.
Up and good.
That one good. And it's a 60-40 game. Still one of my favorite movies.
It was a gentleman named Bobby Plump that actually made that shot. The big secret about the movie Hoosiers.
Yep.
Milan actually played in the state tournament 2 years in a row.
In the movie, it's Hickory. In real life, it's Milan. That's right.
But they actually played 2 years in a row in the state tournament.
Still one of the, I've done a lot of my bucket list. I've knocked just about all of them off in sports, but I still want to go up there and see that gym one day.
You know, that's one of those movies, whenever it's shown, whatever I'm doing, I come across, I stop and watch. Gene Hackman was looking a little peaked these days. He's got to be close to his 90s.
That McMahon, they telling me, is the name. I think that Gail or Stella was telling me. Ronnie Roden says, yep, Bobcats just throwing it up. 60-40. I can't disagree with you, Ronnie, to some degree. Now the Lions have Luke Helton in the game. So Dexter's cleared the bench. Bad pass, but he's out of bounds, and the ball touched last by McNairy. Niven is out there, Zach. Then you have Reed Williams in the game. Inbounding at that time is Helton. Gets it out here between the circles. Looks a good-looking athlete. Ball knocked away. They dive to the floor. Bodies all over the floor. McNairy comes up with it. Now they'll throw it in the front court the other way. The drive put up, block. Dennis said, don't bring that stuff in here. Goes out of bounds. It's going to belong to McNairy. 60-40.
And that block's sending a few more of the house.
Good home opener and a good win for TCA.
Yeah, solid win. One gentleman leading wearing the IU sweatshirt there, the red.
Yep, he's seen it up. Ball knocked away and stolen. On the run out, layup there by
McMahon.
McMahon, or is it McMahon? I think it's McMahon is what I thought. No, I'll have to pull out my official roster. 60-42. 50 seconds left in the game.
There's no pronunciation.
Driving in is Sane. Boy, you better have them at our level or you get in all sorts of trouble. I'm going to pull out the official roster just for the folks back home watching and listening. Let's see. Here's the Bobcats. McMahon. Would you agree or?
Where?
Right there.
Oh, that's
McMahon?
McMahon.
Okay.
That's
like tomato or tomato. 60-42. He missed it. Sane will try again. We know that Sane is S-A-I-N. There. Gets 1 of 2.
And he's probably more his last name than we are.
Yeah, a short post game tonight. 60-43. School night. Daniel's got to get in class tomorrow early. Here's the ball taken away, knocked away. McMahon, or excuse me, Sane with it. Now get a foul. Skip, unless there's blood, do not blow that whistle.
Is this going to be one of those post games that Steve Ray Heyman
This will be a Steve Heyman post game, yes. We'll do justice to it, but the integrity of the broadcast will be upheld, but it will be a short post game. Blocking foul on TCA. Neither team in the bonus, though, Stan.
Well, it's kind of
hard to believe.
I don't even know what the bonus is anymore. Somebody's going to have to explain to me these new rules. Now, and it's 2 shots after 5, right?
Well,
I'll be up there shooting 2.
He'll shoot 2. Is he shooting? I guess he was. Stoned at the line.
No, that was the 5th foul. So that puts you in the bonus.
It's there. He'll try again.
We'll get Larry Lewis to explain that to you one of these days.
Well, I know it, but it's 7 in college. This one is up. Good. Of course, we're not at the college level right now, Diamond. Here's the ball knocked away. Skip Jones says the ball belongs to the TCA Lions.
The game's going to end up being a little closer than it might have.
Yeah.
Should be, but
60-45, but I like what Desh is doing.
Yeah.
He's getting everybody's feet wet right now in the home opener. Big Nibbin with it, just holds it out there.
Hold it out here.
Yeah, no need to do anything. 12 seconds, 11 seconds. McNairy do not foul.
Now, there's no need for that either.
Scrapping for it.
I mean, you appreciate it going after, but there's a time and a place. You don't have a 15-point play in your playbook.
Yeah, Reed Williamson to the line.
I mean, I've seen a few teams score 6-8 points in 10 seconds, but 15,
Yeah, not going to happen. Here's Williamson up. No good. He'll try again. Flips it back to Paul Hare, and he'll get one more. Here again. Good. 61-45. He's in the books. Reed Williamson is, and the crowd likes it. Sane with it. Sane drives in, dipsy-doo, puts it up, missed it, short-armed it. And the ball out of bounds, all Sane, that ends your game. The happy final here, the Lions win it, 61-45. We'll come back after a 2-minute break to wrap it up and give you particulars and set the stage for Monday night's games in Union City. This is TCA Basketball.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory. Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not, shop Jones Chevrolet Humboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The happy final, TCA 61, McNairy 45. The Bobcats dropped 0-2. TCA moves to 1-0 in the season. Here's the scoring for McNairy Central. Ryder Plunk, 1 point. Darian Clark, 2. Jackson Price, 2. Josh Sane, 3. Tanner Kirk, 4. Case Stone, 4. McMahon, Tyree Johnson, 4. With 5 is Ethan Johnson. With 7 is Kylan Allen. And Jabari Melton with 12 in diamond. Of those 12, 10 of those were in the first half of play. We did a lot better job on Melton in the second half. For TCA, Williamson with 1. Dooley with 3. Braddock with 4. Niven with 6. Braden Waller with 10. Caleb Williams had a dime. Gabriel Lee off the bench with a dozen. And Lakai Tompkins muscles his way to 15 points on 7 field goals and 1 of 2 from Cherry for 15.
Our listeners always come through. David Dickey says the correct is McMahon. So that you have it right there. All right, it's going to wrap it up for us. Earlier tonight, it was the Lady Lions losing. They fall in that ball game. The unhappy final in that one, as the Lady Lions lose by 16. The guys split, though, taking the nightcap. Until Monday night, we'll come your way from Union City. Stan will have airtime with 5:45. Always fun to go see our folks up in Union City. Tough place to play, though.
You said Stan or we?
I said Stan.
You're not going?
I'm going. We'll be there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Usually when you say Stan, it means you're not going.
I was just addressing you.
Oh.
All right. But we'll be there.
What time should I pick you up then?
We'll talk about that after the game. Union City, Monday night. Jay will be there. We'll be there as well. Hope you'll be with us as well. That's going to wrap it up for us. Thanks for all of you for watching and listening tonight. This has been TCA Basketball, the home openers tonight, here on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz. Good night, everybody.